I'm seeing a chat icon down here. I'm hoping that means it's actually turned on this time, because the first time I saw it too. I saw all of one thing come in. But I also got a comment the chat was disabled. So I don't know what to think now. If it doesn't work this time, I give up. But yeah, I don't know. I have not encountered you with the YouTube live streams before. I think I've only done streams prior to today, so I mean, it looks like they've updated the apps the last time I tried this, but let's see. Okay, I'm hitting the chat bubble. I want live chat, all comments to come through. Please, for the love of God, work this time. Please. It says 2 people are in here. Okay, if chat is enabled, for the love of God, just let me know it's working, because otherwise I'm gonna tap out a 3rd time on this. But so far I'm still seeing nothing. Dude, like, what did YouTube do? Did they break their own app? Because I'm like, I don't even know of another way to stream other than with the app. So if this ain't working, I don't know what to tell you. But I'd really like it to work, and it's worked in the past. I don't know what the deal is today, but I'm still not seeing any chats come through. Again, if it's disabled, Instagram message me or wherever, but it claims it is supposed to be on. Like, I don't get why it's not working. I'm so upset. I have tea to spread, to spread. I'm gonna spread the tea. Yeah, that makes no sense. I have tea to spill and I can't spill it if the chat ain't gonna work. God dang it. I am so frustrated. You have no idea right now, guys. No idea. Oh god, why? Why me? Why today? Let's see, Instagram message. Saw one come in. One chat came in. Hi, Karen. At least one message came in. So I'm not sure what is going on. Why only certain messages are allowed to come through. Like, what? Okay. Well, I'm glad one made it through. That is literally what happened on the first one. One made it through, and that was all. I was like, okay. Let's see. If it could, like, keep them on the screen, that would be fabulous. For whatever reason, it's trying to fade them out. Hey, it had a circle spinning. I'm on sale. Okay. Okay. So, that is a start. That's a second message that came through. Maybe it's actually working now. Fingers crossed. Can anyone else get messages through too? Or is it just literally only one is working? Seriously, if you're in here watching, comment anything at all, just so I know that it's working. Again, I've never had this trouble with the YouTube app before and trying to stream, but oh my gosh. This has been a headache trying to get this up and working today. Gosh. It says 4 people are in here, but only messages for one seem to be going through. I have it set to show all messages, so I'm really just like hella confused, like why? Why won't you show me everything? I want to see the things pop up. Oh goodness. 5 people in here now, okay. That's something. That is something. If we can get any other chat messages working and coming through reliably, I have tea to spill, but I'm not going to spill it unless the chat's reliably working. So I shall wait. I'm continuing to wait. We're down to 4 people again, okay? 3 people. It's just interesting that every time, no matter what I set the settings to, it's like, nope, it's not working for me. Although, on the first and third tries, I've at least got the chat bubble feature on the bottom. My second try, it wasn't even there. So, Curiouser and curiouser. I don't know what's happening, YouTube. Like, stop breaking your own shit, please. But anyways. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should spill the tea anyway, even if the chat's not working. I don't know, but I'm starting to debate it just because I'm frustrated and I need to vent. But at the same time, I don't want to make it a vlog and attract the wrong people to it, so I don't know. But, yeah, that. I'm still waiting to see. Another YouTuber was talking about someone else having that problem yesterday when she had 2K people watching. Oh, shit. That would suck even worse to have that many people that actually showed up and it just not working. I know that something must have changed on this app, because I know that it's been since like October, since the last time I streamed, and it definitely was working differently than this then. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but it's very weird. It's very weird. But yeah, tea to be spilt. I got written up again for a half bullshit reason that didn't even happen because I'm getting mean girls out of my work. It's bullshit, and I'm so frustrated, but at the same time, I have no other options right now, so I'm kind of stuck with just sticking with it and trying to make it work. So, ain't that a kick, huh? But, yeah, that. Claiming that I was giving attitude to a customer, to a coworker, and to the captain. Yeah. Yeah. There was one customer that came in. I asked like 20 times I could help the next person, and it was like talking to a brick wall. Nothing. No response. Dead behind the eyes type of person. And absolutely just did not matter how many times I said it. And to boot, you know how they told me that I wouldn't be put on point at night? Guess where they put me at night? So I was already panic attacking. I was already in pain because it was raining out and arthritic over here. Bad combo to be in. They had somebody else initially supposed to be working that position. 3 people, good multitasking skills. Right? Right! I'm like, what the hell, man? But, like, this is the real tea here. It's like, they had me over there because the original girl who was supposed to be doing that position, every single time okay, a second person was able to get a comment through. Okay, maybe it's starting to work. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. So, second person, or no, I'm distracting myself now. But, original person who was supposed to be doing it kept finding any other thing to do the second anyone walked up. And because I'm a nice person, I kept going over there and taking over just so somebody would wait on the people. But because I kept doing that, they decided to, like, change the deployment sheet to where, oh, now I'm on point, even though it's a nighttime shift. Fucking great. And I started panic attacking almost instantly. And then we got the person who would not respond after like 20 times of asking. And the original girl who was supposed to be fucking doing it walks over and she's like, so why aren't you helping him? Like, bitch, say what? But, I was like, because I've asked to, like 20 times. And apparently that was taken as giving attitude to her and to the customer. And then I didn't even know that they apparently added to this until I saw the write-up sheet that they claimed also to the captain. I don't think I ever exchanged 2 words with the captain that night. Sorry I'm late, but what's the position? Point? Is that like a runner? No, it's not like runner. I like runner. No, point is like the very first one on the line who's like the very first one that is like taking the orders and setting up the pizzas and shit. I have trouble doing that at night because there's so many more of them in there, and because each one that comes in wants like fucking 8 pizzas usually, and it's a lot to try and balance and make sure the right paper goes with the right thing and do it quickly enough and get the papers apart with fucking gloves on and shit. And I usually get so stressed out with it that I end up panic attacking because I just like I struggle with it. I don't know why my hand-eye coordination is so shit, but it is just shit. I try, I fail every time, I fall flat on my face. So, with that in mind, I knew damn well I was in trouble, and I even asked when I got talked to by the assistant manager about it, and told me how unacceptable that was. They claim that this isn't a write-up, this is just a chat. That was a lie, because 2 days later I got written up for this. But on that write-up, they claimed that I also gave attitude to the captain, and I'm like, I didn't even talk to the captain that night. What the hell? When? When was this attitude? Like, can somebody tell me what incident went down between me and him? Because I'm like, that didn't even happen. And my main boss was just like, well, I wasn't there, so I'm just going off of what they said, so... Like, wow. Okay, so now they're just, like, padding out write-ups to make them sound worse than they actually were. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. So most places operate on a 3 strikes rule. So I asked, am I like this close to being fired then? Because this is number 2. And he was like, well, not necessarily. I mean, as long as the same thing isn't something that you get written up for again, if they're totally unrelated things, and I can see that you're trying to make an improvement on the former things that you got written up for, not necessarily. It's like, so you're telling me I could get written up for more than, hi Grant, yes I do remember you. I could get written up more than 3 times and potentially would not be fired, even though there's more than 3, if they're not the same thing, and I'm proving I'm trying to do better at the things that I got written up before. Oh my god, nice haircut. When did that happen? Shit, Grant, where have you been? That happened in, like, November. Where have you been? You have missed all the drama in the vlogs if you missed that. Wow. Like, I'm not calling you out or giving you shit. I haven't been here since October. That's why then. Yeah, there was like a whole drama that went behind my chopping my fucking hair off, and I still regret it every single day. I'm just like, please grow back faster. Come back. I miss you. I want my long hair back. November, new Disney Channel original movies got announced. Not focusing on that. Oh, did you hear the drama with Disney Plus? Your hair grows faster. It does. I mean, when I chopped it, it was legit like up to here, like, this much has grown out just since I chopped it. That much, because I had it as short as I could possibly get it, and it's still a shit show in the back, but I mean, it is coming back. I'm just very frustrated waiting for it to come back. I'm like, I miss my long hair. I want my long hair back. Looks similar to your old haircut. It does, except for this time I was really mad when I chopped it, so I was literally taking fistfuls of hair and a pair of scissors just go poof. And boy, did I looked like I had mange. I wore a turban to work for like a month solid because it looked so bad in the back. I looked like I got attacked by a weed whacker, to put it mildly. So, I've cut my own hair many times before and had it go okay. It only looks okay now because it's starting to grow out, but when I first did it, it was bad. It was really, really bad. I'm still wearing a hat to work every day because I'm still ashamed of it. But anyway, the Disney Plus drama. Apparently now anything that's kids account, um, I'll come back to the question that just came through. Anything that's deemed a kids account, apparently they're like filtering them out of watching old classic Disney movies because apparently they're inappropriate for little kids to watch. Peter Pan is inappropriate for little kids to watch, even though it's rated fucking G. Aristocats is inappropriate for little kids to watch, even though it's rated fucking G. There's like a list of them. They're like old school classic Disney movies that, yeah, if you have a kids account on there, you can't watch them anymore. They're filtered out. I'm like, they're literally the target demographic of these movies. What the fuck are you doing? Like, okay, here's the deal. It may not seem that bad right now, because most little kids on Disney Plus are watching through their parents' accounts, so they're not even going to be affected anyway. But you give them an inch like this where it's like, oh, that's not so bad. What's the next move? Oh, now we're gonna just take them off the service altogether because they're controversial, and we can't even have that. So, fuck you. They're going back in the vault. Mark my words. I bet you this is where it goes. I bet you this is where it goes. Now, as for the question about my take on the Roger Waters and David Gilmour drama, are we talking about the classic feuding between them, or is there something newer that has gone down between these two that somehow I missed? If it's something newer that went down, please inform me, because I'd quite like to know what went down, because yeah, I didn't know there was anything newer if there was. But if you're just asking about the classic feuding, I'm Team Roger Waters. Just throwing that out there. Hair looks very White Album Polly. Well, thank you. Actually, I'm looking at the picture on the wall. I'm like, well, I don't really have the bangs for it unless I kind of pull them across, like Bieber-esque, like that I can kind of fake it. But I'll take White Album Paul as a comparison. I'll take that. Okay, what was the last comment that came through? Let's see. Fuck, I remember the Disney Vault when a Disney movie on DVD was only available for a year till it went back in the vault. Oh, honey, it was more than just the DVDs. They were doing this with the VHS tapes. They bring it out for a year, and then they'd put it back in the vault and make it unavailable, and then they would, like, try to guilt trip you in the ads on the tapes for the next ones coming out, going, hey, aren't you sad that you missed out on Bambi? Don't you wish you owned Pinocchio? Aren't you sad you missed out on Cinderella? Then you better buy Beauty and the Beast before we stick it in the vault and you'll never see it again. I shit you not, these were actual ads at the start of the Disney tapes back in the 90s. I was like, dude, are you shitting me right now? Like, this is so manipulative, and yet their business model worked for them, because Disney made how many gajillions of dollars off of this business model, but they did the same thing with the DVDs, and I am so worried that it's gonna be what happens to, Disney Plus next. Okay, let's see. I missed a bunch of messages. I'm scrolling up. Okay. I saw a video recently, I think it's from a few years ago, where Waters took a shit on Gilmore and Polly Sampson. I knew they had drama back in the day, but thought after Live Aid it was behind them. It was not after Live Aid. I thought as of Live 8 it was over, because they kind of reformed for that, but, and that was in the 2000s. I hadn't really heard anything else beyond that, but I kind of also wouldn't doubt it that they're still at it. Yeah, Live 8. Okay. Yeah, after that, I totally thought everything was cool between them. But my dad even saw Roger Waters a couple years ago in concert and said he was, hold on. Okay, I swear, I'm gonna come back to all of the messages that I haven't gotten to yet. I will answer all of them. But, he went and saw Roger Waters a couple years ago in concert. I'm still mad that I didn't get to go to that show, by the way. Anyway, he said he was kind of throwing shade at David Gilmour even during that show, which tells me this was not an isolated incident. He probably does it at every show, and I'm like, what the fuck? You two are too old for, like, your middle schooler drama. Like, calm down, guys. Both of you. Okay, let's see here. Are you gonna watch any of the new Disney Channel original movies this year? There is 3, I must say them, Spin, starring, I can't even say that name, about an Indian American teen who finds her artistic side through DJ and falls for a cute DJ guy. I might watch that. Hello to Ben. Okay, Under Wraps, a remake of the 1997 Disney comedy about kids who discover a mummy. I feel like I remember the original of that. Also, a few months ago, there was definite no from one of them about a Pink Floyd reunion, but you're probably familiar with that. Yeah, that I did hear. Okay, scrolling up. Do you hear a difference between the 87 and 2009 Beatles CDs? I'm going to be very frank with you that I still don't have the 2009 releases. I am actually in the market to buy a set of those currently, because I would like to hear if there's a difference, and honestly, my ones from the 80s that I have are so tired. Sorry, I spit a little bit. They're very, very much overloved. At the same time, I'm like, okay, I should probably invest in the newer ones just to have new ones to put some mileage on instead of continuing to abuse my older ones, but I'm still gonna keep my older ones. But I am intrigued to hear if there is an audible difference in the quality between the two, because I bet there totally is. Um, I've heard people say that they hear a difference. I'm not sure if I'm one of the people who, good luck getting the mono set for $200+. Yeah, that right there is why I don't have them yet. So, and why I'm like, I'm in the market for them, but so I haven't pulled the trigger on a set yet, because, like, dude, that's like almost a week's worth of my pay. So, how bad do I want this set? That's like, shit. I'll probably be getting that, like, super deluxe version of Flaming Pie before I shell out for those, if I'm being totally honest, but it's on my list of things I want to get. But I also need to get, like, a replacement laptop, because, the one I've got right now is getting very tired too, so, and it's acting up, like, all the time. So honestly, that probably really needs to come first. And then after that, Flaming Pie, and then the mono set, but, yeah, I know, it's weird how they released them, and then they had it such a limited run to where now they cost, like, $1 gazillion, and I'm like, man, why you gotta be like that? But I feel like I got to hear part of one of them once at an ex's house, but um, yeah. I honestly don't think I was paying close enough attention that night to know if I really noticed a difference, but doing it on my own time, I'll be able to, like, really, like, put them through their paces, listen to them on different systems, plus headphones, give them, like, the whole 9 yards degree to see if I hear anything different, because I bet they are. I bet they are. Okay, let's see here. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Okay. Christmas Again starring Scarlett Estevez about a girl having a bad Christmas. Her parents are divorcing. It's going anything but smoothly. She meets a mall Santa and wishes for her old life back. I'm gonna be honest, that sounds really dumb, but I'll probably watch it anyway. Okay, haha, I agree, they're too old. Ends up being an endless loop, replaying the same Christmas again, and everything goes awry. It's like Groundhog Day, but Christmas Channel and Christmas theme. So, basically, the same idea that Fairly Odd Parents did forever ago, with that episode, that did exactly that. Recent conflict about access to the Floyd website to advertise his solo album, yet Gilmore advertises his wife's books. Oh, okay, yeah, that's... Okay, Gilmore won't let Waters advertise solo projects. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I can see Waters' argument if Gilmore wasn't letting him advertise using the Pink Floyd website, especially if he's pushing his wife and son's books. Again, see, I'm Team Roger Waters, just saying. I miss your Imagine Game videos, lol, that's how I found your channel back in July 2017. They were so much fun, you should do more. Yeah, again, I would love to do more. It's just a matter of finding enough hours in the day to record them. Especially with a job now. It's really like a challenge trying to find hours in the day to make it a thing that happens. I still intend to do it, I just don't know when it'll be, but hey, if they keep slicing my fucking hours back, it may happen sooner rather than later, just to have more stuff. Let's see here. I feel like all members of the band should be able to use the Pink Floyd name to advertise personal things, though, right? Maybe I don't see enough on the surface. Seems unfair. I mean, honestly, I think, yeah, if it's good for one member of the band to be able to do that, they should all be able to do that, not just some of them. So, and I mean, it's all technically related to the original band in one way or another. So I would agree with that argument that they should be allowed to, but not if one person's allowed to, but one person's not. So there is that. Hello, Karen O'Sullivan. Okay, Grant says Stream Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. She's amazing. Already been there, done that. I ripped the mono mixes from the US album CD box set and burned my own CDs. They aren't as pretty, but fuck it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I would probably do the same. Do they have to be hour-long episodes? Well, I get paid more if they are. Waters did a recent rant video about it. I'm gonna have to track down that video because I hadn't seen that yet. But yeah, I'll track that down and watch it because oh boy, when he gets into a ranty mood, he even gives me a run for my money. Like I thought I did rant videos all this shit. He's like, wow. I remember the Imagine Fashion Designer videos. You hated it. I did fucking hate that game. That game was shit. But then again, if I had understood how to change the colors, it would have helped. Now I've had people comment with how to do it. I'm like, oh, I'm just stupid. Okay, we've established that. I'm not revisiting it to replay it, knowing that info, though. I'm like, nope, nope, we've gone past that. We've gone past that. But, yeah, I'll eventually come back to it. I think, like, that horse one is next. What's the song in your intro? I like it. Oh, actually, is legit just a song from the YouTube library. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it's called. It's like Dixie something. Like, I don't have my computer right in front of me to be able to check the track name. But I know it's by like John Daly and the 40 Players or something. So I think if you just like search that on YouTube plus like Dixie, it'll probably come up with like the full title and you can find it that way. It's a much longer song than what I use. I just use a little snippet in the start of it. So I didn't realize when I picked it out that it kind of sounds like Cruella de Vil. I'm like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have used that. Part of me wants to make a new intro, but the other part of me is too lazy to make a new intro, so there's that. Oh my god, Cruella de Vil. You hear it, don't you? You know you hear it now that I pointed it out. I love the current intro song. Oh, okay, well, I mean, if you guys still like the current intro, I can keep it, but I was like, I don't know, it feels like maybe it should be updated, but if you guys are cool with it staying as is, I'll leave it alone for now, but because I am definitely not interested enough to like make a new one currently. I'm like, that sounds like work, fuck it. But I don't know what else I even really want in it, is the problem. If I knew what I wanted for it and we're just too lazy, I would just go on Fiverr and hire somebody to do it. But I'm like, I don't even know what I want specifically, so I'm like, I'll leave it alone for now. What's the last time you got a pocket back? I remember you used to collect them a lot. Last time I got one was, I want to say 2 years ago, and then I found out there's coconut in them. Even though they're not scented like coconut, they have coconut in them, and that's what I'm allergic to in them. That apparently has caused me to react to them for years, and I never knew that was the thing. So I'm done buying those unless they stop putting coconut in them. Sorry. I feel really bad, like my really, really old ones, since I can't even, like, sell them on eBay anymore, because they don't allow you to sell anything like that anymore. Like, there's no websites that let you sell those anymore, so I may just have to dump them. I'm gonna feel really bad doing it, but yeah, I still have that collection of them, but I don't know what to do with them. But like, what the fuck? You can't sell them on eBay? I totally buy them. Yeah, I used to sell them on eBay until COVID happened and they stopped letting people sell anything with like hand sanitizers on there because people were jacking the prices. So, I mean, I get it, but I was selling them on there for hella years before that, but I don't know what to do with them now because I'm like the really old ones. Obviously, the like antiseptic properties aren't good anymore, so they aren't even serving a purpose. So if I can't even resell them, I may as well just fucking toss them, because I can't sell them, I can't, like, send them anywhere. What do I do with them? I don't know. The ones that are in the newer packaging, I'll probably hang on to just because I can at least offload them onto other people, because they're still usable, but the ones that are really old, boy, it's gonna kill me to toss those, but at the same time, they're doing me no favors taking up room. They're doing me no favors in not being able to use them, not able to sell them. They're not even still like active as hand sanitizers. So what's the point? What's the point? It's really lame that I'm not allowed to sell them anymore, though. But it's not just me. It's everyone on eBay can't do it anymore. And it's not just eBay, Mercari banned them, I believe Etsy banned them, like, all the, like, secondhand sellers, like, banned them. Like, obviously, Bath & Body Works themselves are allowed to sell them still, but they have their own site. The only way I'd be able to do it is if I made a site just for that. I'm like, the overhead would be so much more that it would be worth to sell them. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money. So, that's where the PocketBacs lie for now. It really sucks. But yeah, that's what all happened with that. I had no idea that they had coconut extract in them. But now it makes total sense why every single time I use them, like within 15-20 minutes, try selling on Depop. They allow sanitizer selling. Thank you! I had no idea! Okay, I will try that, because I'm like, I would feel really bad to just throw them all away when I've held on to them for this many years. I mean, I've had some of these since like 2009, so I'm just like, I would feel really, really bad and like such a waste because there's so many of them still that I have that hadn't sold yet. But okay, I'll try Depop. So thank you for the suggestion. The Sunbum hand sanitizer smells so good, beachy, and in spray bottle, which I prefer. Likely has some coconut though. A lot of their products do, not all of them do, but yeah, I would look through the ingredients list before just buying that. But if it doesn't have it, I'd be down to try that one. So, I've gotten so leery reading all the ingredients of any hand sanitizers I've bought ever since finding that out with the Bath and Body Works ones, though, because oh my god, I had no idea. Chris Luchit says, "Hey there, Jennifer. I am adding you as a friend. My first video that I saw was the Look Who's Talking reviews. I didn't like the third one." Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, I had kind of forgotten about that till I saw one of the streaming sites added those last month. I was like, oh yeah, those shit shows. Okay. But yeah, I have a bunch more reviews I need to record and post. I recently rewatched Birth of the Beatles, and oh my god, just oh my god, and the fact that that's like not even one of the worst offenders of the biopics. I'm like, I forgot how many issues I took with this movie. Oh, fuck. So I'm like, if I am feeling this strongly about this one, message retracted. Okay. I'm not sure what it was, but okay. Anyway. I'm not filtering the comments, so I'm not sure what that one was. I guess they unsent their message. Do you like Sydney to the Max? My favorite Disney Channel show right now. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I still need to watch the Babysitter's Club. I am highly considering rereading just to review all of the books. Like through an adult pair of eyes now. I read them all as a kid. I wouldn't mind rereading them as an adult and seeing if they hold up. Because I don't think they do. I bet they're really bad to reread. And I'm like, it almost might be worth the shit show. And I'm really mad that I didn't do it sooner. Because I've been considering doing it for years. And now there's a grown-ass man on YouTube doing it who stole my fucking idea, and I'm like, damn it, now I have to do it, just because, like, I had the idea first, and just because someone else did it doesn't mean I'm not gonna do it, but it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. And if I could read through one of those books in a day as a little kid, I'm sure I could read through them much faster now, and it wouldn't even be, like, that much effort on my part to do it, so I'm kind of half debating doing it. And when I say all the books, I mean all the books. I mean the entire main series. I mean the super specials. I mean the mystery ones. I mean the little sister ones. I mean all of them, all of them. I just don't know if anybody would give a shit, but like the kind of views that the grown-ass man who's like reviewing them all is getting, I'm like, it's probably just because of the new series that they're getting this much traction, but you know, if I'm gonna do this, this might be the time to do them, you know? I might be stupid not to do them. I just don't know if all y'all would be like, Jen, you have completely lost it. Why the fuck are you reviewing those? I don't know. But, I'd be down to. Not gonna lie, I'd be down to revisit them. It's like, I've definitely read all of these at least once. Okay, it's about a girl named Sydney trying to make her way through middle school, gets in similar situations that her dad did at her age in the 90s. The show flashes back to the 90s in her dad's time. Fuck, you just made me feel so old that the 90s are like a flashback time of like the parents. That is my childhood you're talking about. Oh my god, I feel so old right now. Dude, I mean, I felt older than crap this weekend because apparently Justin Timberlake turned 40. I'm like, no. No, no. that can't be right, can it? Like, I mean, part of me thought he was way older than me. Because when I was a teenager, and NSYNC was like the big fucking thing of the moment, even though my sister was the one into them. I was into Backstreet Boys. Yeah, not proud. But, they seemed so much older. I didn't know he was only 4 years older than me. What the fuck? That means Britney's gotta be about the same age. What the fuck? No, that can't be right, can it? But then I'm like, 40 sounds so much older than 36. That ain't right. That ain't right. But on the other hand, I say he seems way older, but then again, hearing he just turned 40, I'm like, no, he can't be that old. Like, this is such a fucked mentality thing. But, yeah, that. Sydney is a mixed girl. Her dad is white. Her mom, who died, was black. Okay. Wow, he's 40. What the fuck? Yeah, see my point? That does not seem like he should be 40. That doesn't seem correct, does it? No, it does not. But apparently it is. And I feel really old for it. Even though I'm younger, but not by much. Boy. Damn. Now I'm starting to understand how my parents must feel with, like, all the 60s rock stars that they grew up with and seeing them turn like 70-something, 80-something. I'm like, oh shit, it gets worse. Fuck. But, it's different for me fangirling over those people because there's more age between me and them, so it seems normal that they're old, but this isn't that far off from my own age. I was like, you're not supposed to be that old yet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh god. Yeah, that. Getting older sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. Anyway. Let's talk about something else. What's the best Imagine game? There has to be a good one. I think the anime ones, like the Figure Skater, Ice Champions, and Ballet Star are the better ones. Those were actually the two that I would have pointed out. Those were two that I actually genuinely enjoyed. I really liked both of them. I liked the art style in them, and I thought they had better plot lines. Even though with the Ice Skater one, I don't know if I just picked the wrong girl to play as or what the deal was, but the fact that this game was targeted for kids, and it has like such a dark ass backstory for the girl I played as, I'm like, what the actual fuck? Her parents died, her boyfriend dies, like everyone fucking dies if you play as that girl. I'm like, why did I pick the cursed one? I'm like, is it the same story no matter who you pick, or is it different for all of them? From my understanding, it's different for all of them, and I just picked the tragic one unknowingly, and I was like, oh my god! It was kind of traumatizing playing through that storyline. I got way too emotionally invested in it. Are you talking about Figure Skater or Ice Champions? I want to say Figure Skater. I may be wrong, but I think it was Figure Skater. Ice Champions is like a sequel game to Figure Skater. Okay, yeah, it was Figure Skater then. I haven't gotten Ice Champions yet. I own it, but I haven't played it. Because I made that offer on YouTube. I lost a bet where it's like, if I lose this bet, I will buy every Imagine game and do a playthrough of all of them on YouTube. I lost whatever the original bet was, so I bought them all. I got a smart TV for Christmas, so I'm watching you life-size. No pressure! No pressure. That seems like such a waste of your nice TV. I'm sorry. Like, that is awesome that you have a nice TV like that, but I'm just like, oh, I don't feel worthy to be on a TV. Wow. Anyway. But, my first game was the babysitter one, and I hated it. Did anyone like the stupid babysitter one? I don't think so. I think that game was just crap all around. I think all attempts at making, like, the baby-themed games on DS, all of them were just cursed. Every single one of them. Even the ones that weren't the Imagine brand, they all were just cursed. Why did I think the games in Imagine Rockstar were cool when I was little? They're so cringe as fuck now. See? You see my point! That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm just like, I wasn't little when these games came out. I was already a grown-ass adult when they came out, but I had bought a DS, and I bought an R4 card, and I was just playing any random thing that appealed to me at that point in time, just on title alone. So I thought, oh, Rockstar, cool, let's download that. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then replaying it like a decade later, I'm like, oh god, it's even more cringe than it was the first time around. What the fuck? And the worst part, it's not even the only game like that on there. There's a lot of them on there like that. That are just like really niche titles that, like, unless you search through like every game that ever existed for the DS, most people don't even know existed. I found so many weird ass ones that, like, I feel like they all need reviews, but there's so little time! I did have this Imagine Wedding Designer game, I think, was a match I actually loved. I feel like that one would have been better if it was longer. Because I played that one. That was one of the first ones I downloaded, actually. Because I'm a lame ass. And the concept was good, but it was so short. I, like, beat the whole thing in one afternoon. I was like, oh. All of my friends played the DS when they were little, and no one knew what the Imagine games were, not even the girls. How? They were advertised all over the place on TV. I swear I saw nothing but commercials for those. Like, how did they not know what they were? At least within the first few years of them existing. I saw commercials nonstop for them the first few years of their lifespan. And then it dropped off to nothing. And that's how there was suddenly so many of these games that I didn't know existed, because when I made that bet of if I lose, I will buy all the Imagine games and play them all on YouTube, I thought there was about 6. Boy, imagine my surprise when I found out there's like 30-something of them, and I was like, fuck. Hello, Stokar. But yeah, I had no idea there was that many of them. What would you do with the Imagine games when you finish playing all of them? I'm not sure. I have 2 potential warring ideas. One, I could keep them all and continue trying to flesh out every DS game that ever was, and that will be my Nintendo collection that I build to completion. Or 2, I'll resell them on eBay as a lot listing. Option 2 is probably more realistic, but I'm also lazy, and I'm like, They were so cheap to buy them in the first place for most of them, to where I'm like, I may as well just keep them, because I'm not gonna make, like, any kind of profit off of these. I bought them for 99 cents, I'll be lucky if I could resell them for 99 cents. I'd probably pay more in shipping, so let's see here. Though I distinctly remember going to the GameStop and picking that one, and the cashier making fun of me because I was a teenage boy who wanted the wedding one. I literally left crying with my uncle. Oh, that's so sad! I'm sorry! I have fashion designer, Rockstar, and Ice Champions. Well, if you decide to sell them, I'm the first option. Maybe you'll finish by the time I'm 18 in 4 years. I'm gonna be totally realistic. 4 years will come and go, and I bet you I still haven't finished them by then. Like, let's be real. I started that one series on this channel, like, how many years ago? That, like, high school for newbies thing, and it's like, how many generations of high schoolers have come, gone, entered high school, and graduated since I started that, and I've still not finished what I set out to make. First Imagine series was November 2016. No, it was not. It was like 2006, maybe. It wasn't 2016. It was earlier than that. We still lived in our old house when that started, so there was no way it was 2016. Unless you mean when I posted the first one. That could be. I would believe that. But I'm like, the series itself didn't, like, come out that year. I know for a fact that ain't right. But if you mean when I posted my first video from it, yeah. When you post the first one. Okay, okay. Because I was like, nah, I know for a fact they go back further, but okay. First Master Chef. Yeah, because that was the first game in the series. I've been playing them in chronological order. That's how I'm gonna do them. What year did Guy graduate high school? I graduated in 2012. Did Guy? Do you mean I? Well, I was supposed to graduate in 2003. That didn't pan out. I graduated in 2005, so I feel old. I graduate 2024. Maybe he or she means all of us. Oh, okay. Well, collectively, you could all post in the comments. I don't mind. But yeah. I am older than dirt. We have established this in internet years. I'm a mummy, both figuratively and literally. So, oh god, it's like I've been on the internet since 1993, and yeah, that. So, I meant you. Sorry. Okay, it's cool. Well, I mean, if you guys want to chime in, you totally can anyway. So it can be a group discussion. I don't mind. Sorry, typo. It's cool. No worries. Oh goodness, I just have to keep an eye on the time because I do work today, but not till 4. It's like just before noon now, so I'm like, I don't have to get ready yet. Oh, that's cool. Wait, why would the cashier make fun of you for wanting to buy the wedding game and being a male? That's so sexist, LMAO. That is really sexist. So depending on where they're from, like if that were around here, that person probably could have been fired for that because that is discrimination, like straight up discrimination. You can't do that. But if they're in a different area, maybe not. But California would never let that shit fly, so at least not the Bay Area anyway. But anywho, yeah, I thought that game was really cute actually. There was a different one for the computer that I really liked that was the same kind of idea. It was like kind of a hybrid of that game and Diner Dash. It was like, was it like Wedding Dash? Boy bought ice tampons at GameStop, and the male cashier didn't make fun of me. He actually said he used to play these matching games himself. It was March 2018. We were in Central New York. That really surprises me. Do you poetry, Jen? Do you mean write or read? Because the answer will change depending on which question you're right. I've tried to, but I suck at it. I suck at it real hard. That's like the one Achilles heel with my writing that I've never really gotten better at. I've had some feeble attempts at trying to do poetry. If I could ever come up with enough of them, even if they suck, yeah, I would probably publish it on Amazon, even though they suck. My favorite was the pen incident story. The pen incident story feels so relevant to my life right now because of the write-up for something that didn't even, like, halfway happen. It's so bringing back, like, the PTSD of getting suspended for something I didn't even do. The fucking pen incident! Is the teacher still alive? I don't know, actually. I've tried to look her up to find out if she's in jail yet, but I can't find anything on her, so maybe she's dead. I don't know. That's not a threat. That just, like, logistically, maybe she is. Maybe that's why I can't find anything on this lady. But I tried to see, just because I figured, for all the crap she pulled, not just with me, but with other students, she should probably be in jail. But, anyway, a very conservative military town. Literally, when I came out as gay, I had church groups show up at my door because I posted about it on Facebook. Oh, fuck! Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense contextually, but I am so sorry. Holy shit. That sucks. Holy fuck. See, I was very lucky to be born where I was and when I was, I guess, but ooh. I keep having to remind myself there's still places like that out there. Yeah, I do not envy where you grew up. Holy crap. Anywho. I'm waiting for more comments to come through for what to talk about. While I'm sitting here, like, balancing an EOS upside down, and it's, like, wobbling back and forth like a little weeble wobble on my desk, and I'm like, doo 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 doo. I'm so lame, I know, but anyway. I didn't even know that you could balance them upside down until just now. I'm like, wait, this is a new game now. I'm not giving everyone assumes I am because I watch Disney Channel. There's nothing wrong with watching the Disney Channel as a male, as a female, as a kid, as an adult. There's nothing wrong with that. I moved out of there as soon as I could. I'm in upstate New York now, and I love it. Upstate New York sounds a lot better than where you were before, because holy shit, yeah, you needed to get out of there. That is not a healthy environment to be there. I'm still balancing this fucking EOS. I'm, like, tipping it over just because I can. Oh god, I told you guys I was bored when I started this stream. I was like, I'm just like, I need shit to do. But, I have, like, actual constructive stuff I could be doing. I'm just not doing it. I blocked everyone from my school, my fan account, LMAO. Only 2 people know, and I'm friends with them. I mean, most people but it took forever to block over 1,000 people. Jesus, you would have been better off just making a new account, dude. Like, leave that one there, because otherwise they might, like, try and track down the new one. So, I mean, you leave the old one, even if you don't still use it, make the new one. Don't use, like, your real name on it or anything. Boom! Settled. That's the way you deal with that. Just saying, for future reference, that is an option you can do. I have written poetry since the age of 14. I've written over 600 sestinas. Have dealt with a lot in my life, suicidal thoughts, war, peace, etc. Poetry and faith has saved me a lot. Yeah, that's mainly, like, the only times I've really relied on trying to write poetry is, like, when going through some shit. So that's why I'm like, I don't think most people would want to read the poetry I've written in my life, because I'm just like, it would be such a Debbie Downer thing, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe I would put it out there one day. Like, every time I've ever posted it anywhere, I always get haters, like, making fun of it, and for whatever reason, it feels so personal and intimate to where I take it personally, and I shouldn't, but moving to Maryland for a job in Maine, I'm hoping that's LGBT friendly too. From what I've heard about Maryland, at least of the places in Maryland where I've known people who've lived there, they seem to be pretty understanding of it. No, that account is thriving with almost 700 followers and notices by the actors. The Disney Channel original movie Upside Down Magic comes to Disney Plus February 5th. Didn't you consider watching it? Yes. Yes, I did. It's not out yet, though, so slow your roll. Just hang in there. I still have yet to, like, watch the original things that I signed up for Disney Plus for, because I am so lame. I still haven't watched live action Lady and the Tramp, and that was the whole damn reason that I signed up for it. So, at this point, I'm almost too stubborn to do it, because now I'm worried that they bastardized my favorite. The whole reason I signed up for it, and now I haven't watched it, and I'm scared to watch it because I'm scared they ruined it. Good job, self. Good job, self. I don't even know. Especially after that live action demo. I'm really scared to see what they did to Lady and the Tramp. I'm like, don't you dare tell me you wrecked it. I really want someone to tell me it was actually good before I watch it. I've heard pretty much no one talk about it, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Gonna watch the Proud Family reboot. I'm excited. I love the original series and the movie. Not sure if I ever saw the movie, but I loved the original series, so I'd be at least willing to give the reboot a try. I'm just, again, hoping they don't ruin what was once a good thing. I haven't watched the Animaniacs reboot either yet, for the same reason, even though I think it's out, but, I'm just scared of what they've potentially done to it, because I've heard very mixed reviews on that one. I'm like, oh, don't ruin Animaniacs, come on, leave some things holy. The movie is good. It's the finale of the series about Penny turning 16, going on an island vacation. Fair enough. Oh my goodness. Don't mind me. All of a sudden my stomach is like, rawr, I need food, so don't mind me if I eat a granola bar on stream. Okay. It's just strawberry, nothing exciting. This is not like a foodie review. I need food because my stomach is pissed off all of a sudden. It's like, you have not eaten today, all you've done is drink coffee, and it's pure acid. Fuck you, Jen, don't burn me! That's basically what my stomach's telling me right now. Let's see here. I'm scrolling up. To fight aloud is very brave, but Gaunter I know who charge within the bosom the cavalry of who win, and nations do not see, who fall and not observe, whose dying eyes no country regards with patriot leave. We trust in plumed procession, for such the angels go, rank after rank, with even feet, in uniforms of snow. Oh, I like Emily Dickinson, so I'm like, ooh, I recognize this one when I saw it pop up. Who are your favorite Disney Channel stars? Mine are Ava Colker, Emily Skinner, Meg Donnelly, Dove Cameron, and Raven Simone. I don't feel like I know enough of the current ones to be able to answer that. But if we're talking ever, we all know my loyalties lie with Hilary Duff and Miley Cyrus, because I loved Hannah Montana and Lizzie McGuire, and I won't apologize for it. I still love them. Hilary Duff, ooh, yeah, see, like, she was the one Disney kid that never went bad. She never went through the, like, Disney kid syndrome where they try to grow up and they go through a bad period trying to prove, look, I'm not a squeaky clean Disney kid, really. She never did that. The worst thing she ever did was caught smoking a cigarette in front of her baby, and that was like it. And said like the F word on a radio show once. Ooh, dramatic, terrible. Let's see here. Now I've gone from collecting Imagine games to collecting fidget toys because I am in fact an adult who collects child's toys. Can I be real with you? Me too. Me fucking too. Like, I did not even, like, I've not even posted those on YouTube, but I've done, like, so many just impulse purchases from Amazon over time of random fidget toys. I think the only ones I ever showed on this channel, I showed that original silver Tangle that I bought. That I promptly broke within like a month, and I'm really mad because apparently that one's one of the most expensive ones now, and I'm an idiot. I didn't know it would break that easy. I saw some of them come apart in pieces and snap back together, so I assumed that one would. And apparently I broke it. Whoops. I know I showed that one in a favorites video once. I think I showed my Game Theory fidget spinner once. The lip balm fidget spinner I didn't buy as a fidget toy. I bought just because it was so novelty and niche to this channel, to where I was like, I have to, even though I know damn well the quality's gonna be crap, I have to. So I did, and now it sits in the lip balm graveyard because it was crap. And I think I showed my fidget cube a couple times, but anyway, I think those were the only ones I've shown on this channel. But I have a lot more than that. I've bought some replacement tangles that are like different colors, different textures, different finishes. None of them are like the full size like the original though, and I still miss it. I have some that are like the same idea as the tangle, but it's like the crinkly kind. I have some of those water toys that you flip over that have like the oil bubbles that are kind of almost like lava lamp-esque in their nature. I have some of the spinny twirly ones of those. I've got I have a couple other fidget cubes that are slightly different. I have some of those what are they? I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called. It's like this type of ball that's totally a fidget toy, and it has like a very specific name, and I can't think of what it is. I've got two different ones. They make a lot more than just two, but I have two. But they're kind of like halfway stress ball, halfway fidget toy. I feel like it starts with new in the title, but I don't remember what it was. But I know one is like a snowflake ball, and it's kind of like crinkly, but it also is like white and fluffy inside. It's really cool. The other one is it's just squishy and like tie-dye rainbowy looking, and it glows in the dark, and it's just satisfying to me. I have some of those. They're not quite slime, but they're definitely those tactile toys that you can like pull them, stretch them, poke them, whatever. They still spring back to their original shape. I have a bunch. It's just like one of these days I'll do an actual video with like my fidget toy collection, which sounds so dumb, but for real. Okay, let's see here. The Lizzie McGuire. I can talk. The Lizzie McGuire reboot got canceled. Fuck those bitches in Disney Plus. I know, dude. I read that earlier this year and I fucking cried. Okay, you know what? I will admit, I fucking cried when I heard that they canceled that. I was so looking forward to it. Now I'm gonna stress eat, but let's see. Love how Raven Simone is still on Disney Channel. I'm surprised she still cares about. I thought after the Cheetah Girls she would leave Disney forever. Really? Like, honestly, whenever they leave, it seems like they leave forever, so I'm surprised she came back to it, too. Do you like those random old Barbie movies that have been released since 2001? That's a loaded question. I like making fun of the Barbie movies that have been released since 2001, and that is another one of those series where I've asked before on this channel, do you guys want me to review those? Because I am down to watch and review all of them. Like, all of them, if that's something you want. Much like how I'm doing the American Girl ones. I'll do the Barbie ones if you actually... Nido! Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! That's what they're called, the Nido balls. That's them. Anyways, thank you. I could not think of that fucking name to save my life, and I don't have one of the boxes in view right now. But, anyway. Yes. I have watched videos a lot, but I feel like you should never let yourself down. For no one is alone. For John Donne said, no man is an island unto themselves. When absent, how less of the whole is missing. Of your whole is missing. Damn, almost 2 years since the finale of the Imagine series. LOL. LMAO, do you like the Bratz movies? I'm not sure I ever watched the movies. I think I tried watching the show and found it so mind-numbingly stupid, I could not. But again, if it's something you guys want, I mean, that's very easy content for me to make. As long as I can track them down online somewhere. This goes for anything you want me to review. If it's something I can track down online somewhere, I will absolutely review them for you. No question, like, as long as that's something you actually want to see. So, let's see here. Yeah, review them. Okay, like I said, if you guys legit want to see me review them, I'll do it. I will totally do it. I will make a list of all of these and, like, eventually chip away at them one by one. I have hella things I want to review too, but I have no problem doing these for shits and giggles in between. Don't be butthurt if I make fun of them mercilessly, though, because you know I probably will. Okay. I liked the Bratz movies quite a bit. Watched them, however, they did become a flop after 2012. That's actually, I've heard that. My sister watched a lot of them. So I know I've seen them in passing. But I know that I haven't seen all of them. I've seen some of them. But it's kind of like the My Little Pony ones. There are so many of them out there. See, that's one of the things that's on my checklist where it's like, that's something I personally want to review just for me. Because I grew up watching those. I'm just trying to figure out the approach I want to do it in. Because I want to include the series, too. And there's more than one series. There's, like, several of them. So. Anyway, let's see here. I'm literally planning to make a fidget toy account on TikTok. I don't use TikTok. Is there any chance you could, like, also side upload them to YouTube, maybe? Perhaps? Let's see here. Disney Channel original movies. Yes, original, or not original, I can talk. I am intending on it. I still have a list from, like, October of the ones I told you I will get around to reviewing. You should review the Descendants and the Zombie movies. Those are the new Disney Channel original movies. Can you do a review of Legally Blonde and its Broadway version, and it's on YouTube, or it's the Broadway version that's on YouTube? I could. I actually didn't realize the Broadway version was on YouTube. I've never seen the Broadway version. I love the original movie, though. And its sequel. No joke. Like, those are actually, like, some of my favorite movies. I love the Legally Blonde movies, so. Let's see here. Hold the crown of confidence that lies on the head of thy heart, for many seek to usurp thy throne. Just trying to give you inspiration, for we all need it now, bound by masks, confined in isolation. I like that. Maybe the Cheetah Girls movies too, LOL. I want to see someone your age perspective on them. I could do them. I think we own those on DVD, actually, because my sister. I think we, like, legit own the Cheetah Girls ones. So those would not be hard for me to track down. There was a bunch of, like, old school, like, reboots of, like, 60s cartoons that were done in the 90s that I've been rewatching that I've been highly debating reviewing. And then I go and watch shit like Rugrats. I'm like, I feel like there's so much to say about Rugrats. I should go through episode by fucking episode. I kind of want to do the same thing with The Simpsons, but there's so many. It would take me so many years to do it. Oh my god, yes! I have all the Disney Channel original movies on DVD that are available. I collected those in early 2020. I still do whenever the newest... Wow. That has gotta be one hell of a collection. Go you! I definitely considered doing it on YouTube. I'd probably be under my first name. Fallon is my middle name. Oliver is my first name, but I go by Ollie. Well, if you make one, comment on this channel under it and let me know that you made it so I can, like, find it and, like, check it out. Because I would totally watch that. Sorry, I'm trying not to be rude, but it's like, there would definitely be an audience for it here. Because that is how I found out, like, hell of the ones that exist. Hi, Winter. Wow, it's been forever since I've seen you pop up, Winter. Okay. Yes, haha, thanks. Even Upside Down Magic I got on DVD the day it came out. Target, for some reason, doesn't sell a lot of DVDs anymore. They barely had any when I went there. They're phasing out the physical media, I hate to tell you. It's really sad. It'd be fun. It will be fun, because, yeah, there's absolutely a community here on YouTube for those. Like, trust you me, I watch plenty of those channels. What are you eating? I told you guys when I pulled it out, it's literally just a granola bar. It's nothing exciting, it's just a strawberry granola bar. Like, my stomach all of a sudden got really pissed off that I hadn't eaten yet today. I was like, I should eat something. It was the closest thing to me, so I was like, I'll just have a granola bar. It's not even like a name brand one, it's literally just like the generic grocery store one. And it's sad. I hope Spin, Under Wraps, and Christmas Again got DVD releases after their premieres on Disney Channel later this year. They might. And if they don't, just watch online, because a lot of times people will, like, release bootleg DVDs of them, so if all else fails, you might still be able to get a DVD release of it that way. I need coffee. I have a lot of those frappes from Starbucks. Oh, I'm on a frappe from Starbucks. I just have, like, coffee I made at home, so. I am so sad. I missed the boat to get my free Starbucks for my birthday. So I think you have to do it in, like, the same month as your birthday, and this is the last day. I don't think I'm gonna make it there to do it. Damn it. Let's see here. I'm eating potato sticks as my first meal, so we're pretty even. Potato sticks are good, so no judgment here. Welcome to the digital age and the banishment of gasoline. That. No shit, that. Like, they're gonna get rid of all the old school cars, and I'm hella mad that I didn't even, like, get to appreciate the original cars. Let's see here. Call them, they'll give you your birthday drink. Ooh, I hope so. Try Death Wish Coffee Company. I see their coffee all the time, and I don't know if I'm just, like, paranoid, but I'm just, like, something about it having death in the name of it kind of makes me not want to drink it. It's like those canned waters that's called Liquid Death, that I'm like, I know it's literally just water in a can, and I cannot bring myself to do it. I'm like, it looks so edgy and shit, and part of me wants to, but I'm just like, I can't. It says death on it. Let's see here. It's 11 p.m. where I live, unfortunately. Oh shit, where do you live? Is it racist for white girls to wear cornrows? I heard it was. I feel like that's a subjective opinion. I mean, I have definitely been known to wear them, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I wasn't trying to look like a black girl, I was trying to look like Bo Derek in 10, and she's definitely white, so. Let's see here. Hear my dad in the hallway, I'm like, is he talking to me, or? Hold on. I don't think so, I think he just went out in the garage, never mind. Okay, name something positive about Imagine Fashion Designer. A challenge. Something positive about Imagine Fashion Designer. It's a short game by comparison to a lot of the series, so I didn't waste much of my life playing it. Let's see here. Portland here, like 12 now. Oh, we're in like the same time zone. It's like 12:15 here. I live in a tiny island known as Bahrain. Whoa, holy shit. I didn't know I had viewers from there. That's cool. Portland, that's where Sydney to the Max takes place. Imagine Fashion Designer broke my heart as a kid. Oh no! I take it a lot when I go out. I don't go out much these days. No, I hear ya. I'm at the shows Nini to the Max. It's on Disney Channel and Disney Plus. LMAO, I thought it was a good game, but now it's cringe as fuck. It was cringe as fuck the first time around, hate to break it to you. But then again, I was not the age demographic they were aiming for. Oh, my story time! So when I was 24, I spent time in a mental health facility and made a comment about being a fan of Death Wish coffee, and guess the staff misheard, and they kind of freaked out. Oh no! Oh no! Fran Bow is my favorite game. Kill Monday Games. I have not heard of that one. Don't mind me being a pig. I'm gonna have a second granola bar. I bought them. I'm allowed to. Okay, now I'm gonna put the box away, so I'll leave them alone. But yeah. Like, I could go make a sandwich, but I'd have to stop the stream to do that, so. I'm originally from San Diego, California. Oh, that's cool. Try it. Story game, so awesome. Okay. I will try and track that down then. Like I said, I hadn't heard of it, so I didn't know it was out there to try. Never listened to that guy who kept telling me how to dress them models. Yeah, that. As we saw, neither did I. I dressed him how the fuck ever I wanted to. Same with the makeup artist one. I was like, yeah, I'll do what I want. Coffee time! Yep! Oh, that does not work with a granola bar. Ew. Conflicting flavors. Ew. Oh, that was awful. Because I have, like, Irish cream creamer in there. And that was strawberry granola bar. I'm like, ooh. Why did I do that? Why did I think that was a good idea? Fail. Fail on my part. Anyway. In Illinois now. Who wants to be like California? That! I've also heard this about Illinois. I've known quite a few people who've lived there. They've all said it seems like little California Junior now. Man, do I have a craving to play Wedding Designer now. You should break it out and play it again then. You should do it, if you still have it. I found my DS, but I can't find the charger for it, and I'm really frustrated. That has been, like, a big part of why I haven't continued the series yet. I lost the fucking charger. I'm like, I know damn well if I try and buy a new one, that'll be when I find the old one. So I've tried to hold off doing it. Did you ever play Imagine Ballet? I did. That one's, like, my favorite one, actually. Like, straight up, I think that one was my favorite. Just buy a new one. But then I'll find the old one, and the worst part, I already have two. And I can't find either one. I can't even find the one for my 2DS. I'm like, god damn it. Where did they all go? Why are they all in the abyss? I already took my sister's and lost it too, so I'm like, fuck. Then you can have one for backup. Yeah, a few for backup. Well, I heard California and New York has been devastated by COVID. It's so bad there. Sorry to be a bummer. How is it there? It is bad. Like, really, really bad. They are not exaggerating with that. It's like, I absolutely disagree with the governor being like, let's reopen all the things. I'm like, are you fucking stupid, sir? Like, why on earth, in the middle of the biggest spike we have seen in this pandemic, you choose now to end the stay-at-home order? Why the fuck would you do that? That is, like, the stupidest thing you could do. Yeah, let's reopen the schools, too. Like, how about we don't? How about we leave them as remote learning for now until this shit is under control? Kids are, like, one of the biggest germ magnets. Why the fuck would you do that? Like, I get that they don't get it as badly, but they bring home the virus to their families. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? And I work in food service, so, oh joy, we just reopened our patio for people to eat there again. And now people are taking that as permission for, oh, cool, it must not be as bad, so I'm going to take down my mask while I order my food. Are you fucking stupid? And you can't be rude to him. You can't be rude to him, otherwise you'll get written up for it. I wasn't even actually rude to one the other day, and I got written up for it. Which is how we started this stream, was about my getting written up for shit that wasn't even, like, a thing. Okay, swelling up. I still have the original NES. I technically still have the original NES, but I can't use it because my fucking cat chewed through the wires years ago. So until somebody, like, helps me fix the wires on it, it's kind of defunct. Because it was for, like, the power supply. Somehow she chewed through this fucking thing and did not get electrocuted. I don't know how. That cat is long since dead, like 20 years dead, but I'm still mad about it. Like, yes, may she rest in peace, but I'm still mad about my NES bitch. But, yeah, that. Still have my DS too. I still have both my DSs, including the broken one. But it still, like, works the bottom port on it for, like, the GBA ports, so I kept it for that, because I was like, if nothing else, I can still use it for that. So, didn't make much sense to me to get rid of it, but honestly, I liked that one better than the original white one. It looked better, it didn't have the weird, high-pitched hum that my replacement one does that has always annoyed the absolute shit out of me every time I've used it. I don't know if I got a dud or if all the newer ones did that, but I know my original didn't. The color palette on Imagine Fashion Designer is so bad. The colors are so grainy and low. Yeah, that. COVID is terrible here. Yeah, it's terrible everywhere. The yellow on Imagine Fashion Designer looks like bananas that are going bad. Ooh, tell us how you really feel, Grant. COVID sucks everywhere. Yep. Oh my god, me too. In Portland, they make sense. Mask mandates and everything still. No school still. I'm flat out terrified to go to work every day. Same! Same. But still, gotta do it! So I was like, oh boy, all we have is a flimsy little piece of fabric between you and them, and hoping like hell it'll be enough to save you. California wants to split in two, unless you count the Jefferson Movement 3. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not be totally against that idea. This state is just fucking massive. Getting funding for everything is a nightmare. Getting the whole state to agree on anything unanimously, like, across the whole thing, when it's very clear that different parts of the state work very differently and want different things. It's just like, you know, maybe we should break it into a few states. Like, I would not be against that. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's see here. They finally closed schools here a few days ago. Oh my god, yeah, they finally opened them here a few days ago. I'm like, close them again! What are you doing? Yep, my mom was a teacher. It's awful. Oh my god, BS, you should stand up for yourself. Yeah, here's the problem. You stand up for yourself, they say that's insubordination and giving attitude to the supervisor, and they'll write you up for that. And they said if I ever get written up for an attitude again, I'm fired. So it's like, oh boy, I'm not allowed to stand up for myself now. Yup. It's like that. It's like that. Let's see here. Strong cat, lol. Yeah, that cat was something, like, not only was she strong enough to bite through it, not only was she strong enough to not be electrocuted doing that, but I mean, this is also the same cat who was, like, I still say feline bulimic or something. She'd, like, eat so much, she'd puke, but then she'd eat the puke, and then puke it up again, and then eat it again, and it'd be a vicious cycle until somebody cleaned it up. It was horrible. I've never had another cat do that. Just her. I don't know what the fuck her deal was, but we called her Lean Beline because of it. Sorry, Claus. Sorry. But we definitely nicknamed her that. So mean. But, like, it was so gross. What's grosser? Our other cat we had at the same time could throw up for any reason, and she'd eat that too! It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, this cat had mental issues. Oh, she was so gross. Like, she was the cutest little kitten, but oh my god, she acted so gross. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. The only good colors are dark blue and black. The white looks so great. I beg to differ. I liked the white. I had the dark blue in my hand, and I chose the red one because I thought it was better looking, the metallic red, but it is subjective. I remember we were on lockdown last year from February to September. Then the government decided to open schools once again, and now schools are closed. Yeah, we got open again around September or October last year, and then by November we were closed again. And now we're open again. I'm like, stop it! I work at a bank, and it's so scary. Oh god, I can imagine. I also do not envy that. Makes sense. So horrible. If you get sick, can you sue? I would like to know the answer to that myself. I'm actually not sure if I'm allowed to sue where I work if I get sick with COVID because of them. I know that they can apparently fire people if you get COVID. They did fire somebody shortly after I got hired that caught it, so I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Let's see here. We're still on lockdown base. That cat sounds awesome! In a weird way, she was awesome. I do still miss her to this day, but oh, she was so gross too. She was gross and awesome at the same time. It's so fun. I literally just feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. See? That is the reason I do this. We may all be on lockdown. We may all be, like, countries apart in some cases, but we can still just hang out like it's no big deal. Me too. I miss hanging out with friends. Me too. Did you hear about a law from 1947 where a California senator got death threats because it was worded 14 to 17-year-olds can have relations with people 10 years older than them? What the fuck? What the fuck? No. I had not heard about that, but, yeah, I can see why they got some threats. I came in contact with a positive case 3 weeks ago. Oh god. I tested negative a few times. I'm finally out of the quarantine facility, so I'm currently at home. Holy shit. I'm so glad I haven't encountered that yet. Knock wood. Hopefully I won't encounter it. Do you like Secrets of Sulphur Springs? It's Disney's first mystery horror show about a haunted hotel, and they meet a ghost of a girl who went missing 30 years ago. Well, since I haven't seen it yet, I can't speak on it, but it sounds cool. Oh no, they sound like jackasses, the managers at your work. Dude, I thought they were nice when I first signed up there, but, I'm starting to have second thoughts that maybe they just put on a nice front. At least when it came to Rocky, if you've been following that saga in my vlogs, she at least was upfront in the way she acts and wasn't sneaky about it, whereas the others, I'm starting to think, oh, you're of that kind, okay. Let's see here, scrolling up. LOL, huh? Wow, I never heard that. Oh, that's good, you're safe and at home now. I'm safe and at home now, but I have to go to work in, like, 3.5 hours, so... First episode is free on YouTube. Does this place you work at serve Coke or Pepsi? Because I hate Pepsi, sorry, LOL, Coke all the way. Yeah, we serve Coke. We serve regular Coke, Diet Coke, sugar-free Coke, Mexican Coke, bottled Coke. Yeah, but we're apparently a Coke establishment. Did you hear the Coke with coffee is out? Finally. Like a year after they were originally supposed to release it. I still don't know where to find it, though. And I'm really frustrated, because I want to try all 5 flavors. Being the little, like, the caffeine act that I am, I need this in my life. What the fuck? Coke coffee, I want that. It is literally a hybrid of Coke and coffee. They have dark roast, light roast, caramel, vanilla. I forget what the other one is, but there's 5 of them, and I want them all. And it has, like, twice the amount of caffeine as a normal can of Coke, and I'm like, just inject it in my veins. Like, I want all the caffeine, give it to me. Because I don't have a problem. Yeah, he meant to where the LGBT community could have relations, but left the 14, 17-year-old part in. Wow, okay. Oh, all these movies are coming out on Max and Disney, not in theaters, but on streaming. Will you watch them? If I can find the time of day to watch them, I will. I even have HBO Max right now, so, like, man, I have no excuse. It's either Coke or Pepsi. Coke. What the fuck? Oh, I already read that one. Oh well. What's the worst Disney sequel? Fox and the Hound 2. Have you ever tried Bang? They are so good and well caffeinated. I keep seeing them in the store, and I keep being tempted. I'm getting very, very tempted to just buy a can and just try it. Because they have a huge, extensive section of them at the store that I shop at. I just have to look at what's in them, because if it's the same shit that's in Red Bull, this may not end well for me. I tried one sip of one Red Bull once, and it made me literally vibrate for the rest of the night from one sip. I don't know what the fuck is in there, But apparently my system is not primed for that. So if there's taurine in this, if that's the thing, I'm like, I don't know about this. I've actually steered clear of energy drinks thus far. So I don't know. I'll look at what's in them. If it's literally just like a shit ton of caffeine, I'm down to try it though. Let's see here. Well, lots of caffeine. Well, frappes have so much too, so can't talk here. I have anxiety too. Weirdly, caffeine doesn't give me anxiety. Although, remember that one story time I told you about when I OD'd on caffeine? If you haven't watched it, you should totally watch it. Oddly, I was just telling the story of how I OD'd on caffeine yesterday at work to someone. Because they didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I'm like, oh, it can happen. I've lived it. I had it happen. Oh, God. Let's see here. Is it just me, or does Pepsi taste significantly sweeter than Coke? I think so. And it's odd, because I can go from Dr. Pepper to Coke and back again and not feel like either one tastes weird. But I cannot go from Dr. Pepper to Pepsi or Coke to Pepsi without it just tasting funky and chemical. I'm like, what the fuck? I grew up drinking Pepsi. Like, did it always taste like that? And yet if I like leave it alone for a while and only drink that, it starts to taste like normal Pepsi to me again. But I'm like, that is so weird how you can go from one to another, have it taste totally normal, but one to this one, and nope, it'll fuck with your taste buds. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. I'm still scrolling. Mulan, the new one, got so much backlash. I still need to watch that one. I had intended to watch it as soon as it came out and to review it. And then I didn't. And then I forgot about it. I kind of got distracted when Cats came out, I think. I think that's what usurped it. And that was so horrible. I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch any new movies right now. Fuck everything. Cats scarred me. Oh, God. Let's see here. Scrolling up again. What's your favorite Disney Channel theme songs? I love Sydney to the Max theme song. I'm going to maintain Hannah Montana. I like them all except the birthday cake one. Oh shit, there's a birthday cake energy drink! That's awesome! That's awesome. That sounds awesomely terrible, but that's awesome that that's a thing that exists in the world. Oh my god! Okay, let's see here. Scrolling up. The Coke energy drinks tasted so weird. I heard about them and I was tempted to try them, and then I got scared and I didn't do it. I can only handle tall coffee or Starbucks frappe, that's it. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's probably because some of the drinks there have espresso in them and some don't. Have you ever heard of that old Disney Channel show Bug Juice? It was a reality show about summer camp. Bug Juice. What time frame was that one from? I have to watch Sydney to the Max. Overdosed on caffeine. I remember that story. Remembering Forgotten Memories series. If I can remember, like, some more stories worth telling, I will gladly make more for that series. I'm just like, all my good ones I think I already told, so I'm like, I need to get more stories. But I'm sure I probably do have more to tell. It's just like, they seem so normal to me because I'm the one who lived them, to where it's just like, okay, I don't even remember, like, which ones are worth telling that are interesting to other people besides myself. Let's see here. I hate Pepsi, lol, it gives me stomach problems. I'm sorry. That's ironic, given that it's called Pepsi, which is based off of pepsin, which is a chemical literally in your stomach. Useless knowledge, yay. In Little Nicky, I guess it's evil to change Coke into a Pepsi. Oh, I forgot about Little Nicky. Fucking movie. Then again, I snorted caffeine pills. Please don't do that. Awful idea. I was 17 at the time. Stupid. Makes you feel any better. I crushed up a Paxil and snorted that when I was about 17, so that was also stupid, and don't do it. You won't get high off it. It'll just burn the fuck out of your nose and give yourself a headache. Don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do as I do, just do as I say. Let's see. Ooh, watched All the Boys I've Loved for 1 and 2. The third movie comes out February 12th on Netflix. I love them. I still need to watch that. My sister has the book of it. You got the best. Yes. I need to watch Little Mickey again. So do I. I haven't seen that in like forever. Found they made a Bug Juice remake on Disney Channel in July 2018. I've never seen it though. Hi, Julia. Yeah, Winter K. Yes, please watch Sydney to the Max. Listen to the theme song first. I love it. Anime KON and Non Non on Funimation is so good. Ooh, laid back camp slice of life. Grant, I will watch that. Did you try the watermelon Mountain Dew? It's different. I did not know there was a watermelon Mountain Dew. I would try it. I legit didn't know it existed. Please tell me it's not one of the, like, Walmart exclusives, though. But, the watermelon Mountain Dew, just trying to think of the flavor profile of what that would even taste like. I'm like, that does sound very different. Yeah, that. Let's see here. Like early 2000s. That's weird. I should totally be able to remember that, because I was definitely watching a lot of the Disney Channel stuff as it aired back then. Oh yeah, snorting anything will hurt. Yeah, it will. If I'm offered Pepsi at a restaurant, I will not take it. If they have Dr. Pepper, I'll take it. If not, I'll have no soda at all at the meal. I don't know why I'm reading it so dramatically. I don't know why, but both Coke and Pepsi fountains have Dr. Pepper. They do. They do. They're for people like me who's just, like, subversive enough to be like, fuck you both. I want Dr. Pepper. Screw you all. I'm not going Team Coke or Team Pepsi. I'm going Team Dr. Pepper. Screw you. Coca-Cola used to have cocaine. 7-Up had lithium. Holy shit. Okay, so I knew about the Coca-Cola one. I did not know about the 7-Up one, though. Like, for real. That's, like, an actual fact? God damn. Wow. I legitimately did not know that. You cut your hair. How did that happen? Ah, another person who has not kept up with my vlogs since about October. This bitch at my work bullied me into cutting it, and it was really bad. This has grown out some from, I had it where it literally, like, did not stick out at all if I tried to, like, bunch up my hair at the back of my neck. So I chopped it off, and it was really, really bad, and this is how much has grown out. It's still coming back. It's still coming back. I didn't want short hair this time, but, it kinda happened, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to grow it back out now, because I'm just like, hopefully by the time it's longer, she'll have left. So, let's see here. Scrolling up. Scrolling up. Netflix has Little Nicky. Ooh, okay, that makes it easy. Y'all shouldn't be snorting anything to begin with. I agree. We should not. We should not. That is iconic. Well, thank you for that, because, yeah, how many times on this channel have I gotten mad at something or other and just chopped all my friggin' hair off? Except usually when I do it, it doesn't come out, quite so rough as it did this time, because this time it did not come out well at first. I literally wore a turban to work for a month because it was so bad right at first, till it started to grow out, so. Let's see here. I don't drink any Pepsi products. I drink the Coke versions, like no mug root beer, only Barks for me, no Mountain Dew for me, never liked it anyway. Grant, you're such a soda snob, what the hell? And no Sierra Mist, only Sprite. Like, dude, chill. It's not that serious, it's only soda. It's everywhere. Background tastes like Mountain Dew with a bite of fresh watermelon. Still inside, but it's pretty. If I can find it, I'll try it, because actually that sounds really intriguing, not gonna lie. Like, I might only try it once if it ends up being funky, but I'd be down to try it, because that does sound really interesting. Let's see here. Watermelon, Mountain Dew are in gas stations too. Never gotten to Dr. Pepper for some reason. Well, Dr. Pepper is kind of an acquired taste. I never disliked it, but I didn't get into it until like my early 20s, and two reasons why I got into that one. One, my drink prior to that had been like vanilla Coke, and I had such a problem with it. I would go through like an entire 24-pack in like a day or two, which was really fucking bad. Yeah, I worked up to that. It was so bad. So I was like, I have to like switch to something else. I'm like, I have some willpower to not chain drink the ever loving fuck out of. So sorry, Grant, I switched to Pepsi next. But I'm not much better controlled when it comes to Pepsi. So since I was dating a girl who was really into Dr. Pepper at that time, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy a box of Dr. Pepper. And while I do enjoy it, I have enough self-control to not just chain drink the fuck out of those. And ever since, I have drank Dr. Pepper. Thanks, Sarah. I only dated her for like 6 months, and yet the lingering effects like 15 years later. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Still scrolling up. You're getting bullied? Yeah. Yeah, kind of bad, too, but again, I apparently can't even defend myself at work, because if I do, I'll get written up, so... And yet the people doing the things don't get written up. Love how that works. But at the same time, I like having a paycheck, so it's like, suck it up, buttercup, and so I do. Anyway, what are your RPG games? To be my favorite RPG games, or are you talking about, like, my celebrity RP games that I used to play online? Those are two very different things and two different questions, but, let's see here. Scrolling up, scrolling up. There is so many comments to read. My Pepsi hatred started when, at a Chinese restaurant, they said it was Coke. I tried it, it was too sweet. I knew it was Pepsi. Besides, I saw a Pepsi fountain in their kitchen. Ugh, they lied. I was raised in a Pepsi household. My mom had such beef against Coke because her dad drilled it into her head. It will rot your teeth out, as if Pepsi won't, right? But to the point where she's like, I'm not even going to allow you to have it in my house. And that was literally what I grew up with the mentality of. So I grew up with Pepsi. Oh, God. So there is that. But anyways, let's see here. Still scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Okay. And I got diarrhea after drinking the Pepsi they gave me, claiming it was Coke. What the fuck? So much hate. That probably had less to do with the Pepsi and more to do with the fact that they probably didn't clean the fountain that it came out of. Like, straight up, as somebody who works in food service, that is far more likely what gave you the diarrhea. No one can go to hair salons because of lockdown. Yeah, that. So I couldn't even go anywhere to fix it after I butchered it. Let's see here. Maca 3 is a non-starter. Can I be real? I still haven't listened to it. I bought it when it came out. I still haven't listened to it. It is still shrink wrapped. It is still sitting on my nightstand. Don't hate me. Don't revoke my Beetle fan card. Oh, God. Yeah, like, I literally pre-ordered it and everything. And then I was going through such intense shit at work to where I was like, you know what? I don't want to mentally associate this album with this time frame in my life forever. So I didn't open it right away. And things are still, like, pretty bad at work, so I still haven't done it. Because I know damn well how this goes with me. With any album, if it comes out brand new at a time I am going through some shit in my life, my brain will literally never disassociate that album from that stuff. and it'll like automatically kind of just dislike it. This happened to me with Driving Rain. This happened to me with, actually, it's kind of sad how many albums it happened with, but really, is it a bad album? I've seen people talking so glowingly about it to where I felt like I'm kind of missing out. I have heard a grand total of like 2 tracks from it so far. Like, I think I heard that opening track, 'cause it's the one they played on like Jimmy Fallon, and I heard, mostly because people said it was about Heather Mills, I went and tracked down Lavatory Lil, which, you know, I think, probably is definitely about Heather Mills. After listening to it, I'm like, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that sounds like it's about Heather, alright. But yeah, let's see here. Let's see what else I missed scrolling up. I'll come back to McCartney 3, though, don't worry. Let's see here. Let's see. I cut my own hair. LOL, just again. What happened to your hair, huh? Oh my gosh, so many people asking that same question because they walk into this chat at different points. I got bullied at work by somebody over my hair so much to where I chopped it off in November. But I still have such a backlog of videos that I'm still uploading to where you all still see the ones with the long hair. I haven't made it quite to where I chopped it yet, so this is why it's going back and forth and back and forth. Once it reaches the point where I chop the hair, it won't be as obvious that it's old content getting uploaded. But, yeah, I have a folder with 400 something videos just backlogged that still need to go up, so. And I still film more of them every day, so the backlog does not dwindle, but, which honestly, it kind of saves my ass sometimes when I don't have time to record anything to where I can still upload every day, so. Let's see here. Oh, play Gaia Online. Oh! I was playing Gaia Online back in, I want to say 2004. So I've been on there forever. I have a very old account. I love that place. So many cute abbies. I haven't been on it actively in a really long time, though, since they changed so much with it. That site felt like it lost its soul, not gonna lie. But I mean, every once in a while, I'll log back in just to see what all they're doing. But okay, that's not the only time a restaurant gave me Pepsi, and I tried it because it was me, or because that was it, and I was so thirsty, and my stomach hurt afterwards, shaking my head. I love vanilla Coke. I'm surprised they still sell vanilla Coke in bottles now. I love cherry Coke. So jerk. It's an anime thing. I'm really into anime these days. Hey, nothing wrong with being into anime. And I will give a recommendation of one you probably haven't watched before. It's called Rumbling Hearts. It's like a mini series, but I think to this day that's my favorite anime I ever watched. So it's very dramatic though. Very dramatic. Seabass says, I'd rather chop my hair off on my own because they always end up cutting my hair way shorter than I wanted it to be. Right! It's it never comes out right anyway when they do it, so may as well. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Thanks to Forrest Gump, though, I like Dr. Pepper. I still think of the 14 Dr. Peppers he drank. Maybe that's another aspect I hadn't thought of why I gravitate towards Dr. Pepper. I hadn't even thought of Forrest Gump, but you're right. See here. Do your coworkers watch your YouTube? This is part of why I'm being bullied now. But I was being bullied even before that, but yeah, somebody apparently found my channel and they outed it to everyone I work with. And yeah, that it didn't go so well. Even the boss now knows of it. And basically, I was told, don't talk shit about your coworkers if you're gonna do it. Otherwise, I don't care what you do. Screw them, they sound like awful people. That. But yeah, it was not good when they found it, and a lot of them are trying to mean girls me out of there ever since they found my channel. Let's see here. My favorites are Sprite and Cherry Coke. Christine has put on weight. Who is Christine? Unless you're mixing up my name and you're telling me I got fat, in which case I don't disagree with you. MJ likes Pepsi. I will never not laugh at the outtake of those commercials where his hair caught on fire, not gonna lie, even though I like MJ. He was doing all sorts that never lit. Well, I don't suppose we'll ever know for sure if he was or wasn't. I still maintain that I don't think he really did, but let's see here. I like Fallout games. Fallout games are pretty popular. I think I only played like that one mobile one though. I used to only drink orange juice, and then now I only drink water. Juice and soda is too sweet for me, but now, or Sprite was my drink. Honestly, you're better off. You were much better off for not drinking soda, so. Let's see here. Can I talk to anyone about how the people at work are being? I tried that. It didn't help. It actually made it worse. I tried talking to the boss, who ironically told me, hey, if you're having issues with a coworker, bring it to me. And then I brought it to him the next time it came up, and he literally turned around and said, hey, don't do that. Like, what the fuck are the... It's such just double standards with this place, but at the same time, again, I need to have a paycheck, so it's just like, well, suck it up, do the job. What about a higher up? He's the higher up there. He's like the general manager there. The higher up above him. I tried going to HR, they did nothing. Nothing whatsoever. And I have gone to them multiple times now. It's such bullshit, but at the same time, like I said, I need a paycheck, so I keep putting up with it, and I'm a doormat for everybody, so it's probably one of those things where it's just like, yeah, they keep doing it because I keep putting up with it, but at the same time, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of quitting. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let them win. No, I'm sticking it out, thank you. Because most of the really, like, mean girls there, they have no intentions of even staying there a year. So I'm like, if they'd stop treating me like crap, I would be more than happy to stick around. Like, dude. God. Let's see here. Trying to scroll back up again. Scrolling. Boy. Mr. Mayo got all the dice. I saw that, and I'm just like, I probably should have, but I didn't. Are they still selling them? Because, yeah, I actually hadn't bought any of the dice. I bought the CD version. I actually don't even have the vinyls. I'm so pathetic and just dropping the ball left and right on this album. See here, I understand I have songs I can't listen to without going to a dark place. Oh god, I have lots of those. On the flip side, I have songs that lift me up and make me happy. Thankfully, I do have lots of those too. What was the whole Heather Mills thing? Like, what did she do to him? I'm not up to date on things. Oh god, where to start on Heather Mills? Holy fuck. So, Heather Mills was Paul McCartney's second wife that he married after Linda died, who he'd been married to for almost 30 freaking years. And there's some speculation he may have started seeing her before Linda even died, because there's some photos of Paul and apparently Heather together that you look at the dates of where they're from, Linda was still alive, so, are we just supposed to overlook that? But anyway, that said, Heather is a compulsive fucking liar to the nth degree. She even, like, wrote books and shit that people have fact-checked, and they're like, there's almost not a single sentence of truth in them. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's the one that had, like, a fake leg, right? I shit you not, one of her books is called Out on a Limb. But, like, seriously, though, it's so bad. It's so bad. But she would do shit like, claims she lost her leg in, like, completely different ways from what actually happened. I shit you not, there was one awards show that she was speaking at, like a gala or something, and claimed that when I lost my leg in Vietnam, and you literally see Paul just he fucking facepalms so hard, like, oh my god, what the fuck did I marry? But this was not an isolated incident. Oh no, no, no. Like, everything with her details changed all the time on all the different things. And if you looked at, like, the body language between the two of them in pretty much any photo ever, Paul looks normal enough as he ever has. But in every photo, sure, she may have like an arm around him, but like you look at her body and she's always like slanted away from him, like she wants to not have to touch him. She's like almost secretly skeeved out by him or something. And I spotted this from the get go with the pictures of her. I was like, something's very wrong here. Something is very, very wrong. And originally people were just saying, you're just jealous that you're not with him, bitch. And I was like, no, no, you don't understand. This is like basic human psychology and nature. Just fucking watch. And who turned out to be right? Who turned out to be right? Just saying. I do not see any such thing with Nancy. If it were a jealousy thing, I'd have beef against Nancy, wouldn't I? I do not. So, just saying. But she, oh god, when they eventually divorced, the sorts of things she pulled up in the court case trying to claim that went down that never did. He claimed that he would get drunk and beat her. He'd claim that he'd take her false legs away and hide them so she couldn't get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Claimed that he wouldn't let her have like a chamber pot near the bed so that after he hid the legs, she couldn't even like use a bedpan near the bed or something. It's just like, what the fuck? Claim that he said that she couldn't nurse their baby because, oh my god, I don't want a mouthful of breast milk. I'm like, bitch, please. Like, are we supposed to forget all the years with Linda? Like, Linda, of all people, would not have put up with this shit if his nature were like that. And that kind of nature doesn't just go into existence one day at that age. And she made up so many things, claimed that, like, he got hella drunk and broke a wine bottle and was, like, trying to, like, shank her with it, chasing her around the house after stealing her leg. Like, it was always about stealing the leg, like, really, though. But, which is honestly hilarious, but it did not happen. He did, and, well, actually, there was a settlement. There was a settlement. She ended up with a fuck ton of money. I wish I could say that he won, but she ended up with so much money off of his ass, it is ridiculous. And the bitch blew the entire settlement in a year. Yeah. Exactly. Linda never had anything bad to say about him. Nancy's never had anything bad to say about him. Even the people who dated pre-Linda with Paul never had any such complaints with him. I think there was like that one groupie who claimed, well, he's a selfish lover. But other than that, no one really had shit to say about Paul. So I'm like, yeah, Heather's full of crap. And she's had other exes come out of the woodwork who have all attested that, yeah, no, she is batshit crazy and this is what she does. Just saying. She saw dollar signs when she met him, and just, it's very unfortunate that it had to happen to him of all people, but, yeah, Heather Mills is the absolute fucking worst. So, looking at the lyrics of that song Lavatory Lil, it is really obvious it is so much about her. Because all the details, even the little animations in the lyric video, it's really obvious. It's totally about her. I'm like, ooh, Polly, tell us how you really feel, even this many years later. Anyway, let's see here. I had a bad work environment in 2001, so I just pissed in the boss's coffee. Oh. That's probably a fake story, but it made me laugh, so bravo anyway. Did you film any Imagine games before the hiatus, like start a new one or something? I wish I had, but no. If I had, I would have started posting those. Because remember, that's how long the chargers have been missing from fucking DS. Let's see here. I love Gaia. What's your name on there? If you can say on here. It's literally just Beetle Dave on there too, except I think it has an underscore in the middle on there, if I remember right. Let's see here. I like Pokemon anime. Nothing wrong with that. I know lots of people who are into that. Slice of life is more my genre. That's okay. Whoa. What's this? What did I accidentally hit? Okay, sorry about that. How much longer are you gonna be live? Because I'm bored and I have 3 hours until the Valentine's accessories come back into Royale High. It's a game I play on Roblox. I don't really know, but it's 1 o'clock now and I have to work at 4, which means realistically I might stay live another hour unless people leave before then, so I don't know. Can you get a new job? Currently, no, not with the pandemic going on. My dad won't let me try and get a job anywhere else because he was freaked out enough about me taking a job where I got one, but they're so stringent about the different COVID things to where he's like, well, I guess if anywhere should be safe, I guess that one's fine, but you can't work anywhere else. So if you lose that job, that's it. That was your one shot. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for that. Let's see here. Still scrolling up. Oh, Christine Summer. Well, even if she did put on weight, who cares? We've all put on weight in, like, quarantine. I think everybody put on the quarantine. I can talk. I was gonna say quarantine 19, but no, it's the COVID-19. We've all put on the COVID-19. Getting a new job is sometimes like finding an honest politician. That too, because even finding one job that was willing to take somebody with no experience was like finding a needle in a haystack. So again, I feel obligated to try and stay where I'm at as long as I can, because what would look worse than going until like age 35 without ever having worked in the real world, and then only like having worked there 3 months and then split. Yeah, no, that would not reflect well on me. So I'm trying to just stick it out as long as I humanly can in this one. Let's see. From Kentucky, Beetle Girl of the year 2019. Yeah, I know who it is. I believe Soup will get us through this crisis. Talk to Uncle Ray. Let's see. Hey, record all conversations and the world will turn. Actually, it's funny you should mention that, because when I tried to record a vlog about that whole situation, I don't think I actually ended up posting it, but I actually do have, like, a little secret spy recorder that I am half debating keeping in my fucking pocket at work to record all of it, so that if they try this shit again, claiming that I gave attitude when I didn't, I can be like, really? I have recording of my entire shift, unfiltered. You feel like listening to all 5 or 7 hours of it? Knock yourself out. Show me where I gave attitude. Except I don't think they actually would listen to all of it, so probably won't do me any good if I actually do that, but it's the only thing I can think of to try to save my own ass at this point from the Mean Girls. Let's see here. Make sure you have your time to wind down. Yeah, that's about all I can do, is just try to decompress and not think about it too much once I get home and just let it go. Because honestly, yeah, whatever goes on there, as long as I can manage to keep my job, yeah, they may treat me like shit, but I still have a job. So there's that. Let's see here. Scrolling up again. Maybe they want to be your friend. I thought that originally. At first they were nice, and then they turned on me, so no, I don't think they want to be my friend, guys. Mayo has gone bonkers. He does seem to have gone bonkers with the buying stuff, but it's kind of cool seeing somebody that was willing to throw that much money at all the merch, so he's kind of living the dream. One time it took 64 job applications to get a job. God, I feel like I put in about that many just to get this job. That's why I'm like, I just want to stay put. This shouldn't be that much to ask for. Andrew Dixon had 190 people at his live stream. I'm sure he did. I've never managed to pull those kind of numbers for any of mine, because I never have anything worth talking about, so. Let's see here. Heather loves animals. He beat her. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I wonder why she was with him if she didn't like him. Again, because she saw dollar signs. That's why she was with him. Let's see here. I mean, Paul never struck me as the abusive type, but I have heard things about Jane and him, but that was cheating. Not excusing it, but he never beat women. That. Yes. back in the time he was dating Jane, he even admits that, yeah, he cheated back then. I even want to say there was like one incident I have heard tell through the grapevine that happened in the years with Linda where there was like one incident and Linda got pissed and packed up the kids and like took off for 2 weeks and Paul was so apologetic and it like never happened again, but it was like what My Brave Face was written about. It was like, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, that. But that at the same time, that's not the same as being an abuser. Very different things. Do you prefer Apple or Android? That is a difficult question because if we're talking about computers, I much prefer PCs to Apples. But if we're talking about phones, I have an Android because financially I don't have the money to throw at Apple. But if I did, I probably would have an Apple because I have my iPod and I love my iPod and I would love my phone to operate like that. But I'm not willing to throw like $1,000 at a fucking phone. So I have an Android just because it was like, wow, $200. I have like the cheapest, shittiest phone on the planet. John Lennon, though, no hate, but yeah, unfortunately, John Lennon was very much an abuser. Like, no secret. Everyone gives him the bad rap, but I can't believe I'm throwing my boy under the bus. Ringo was just as bad. He beat both his wives. Like, he beat Barbara so bad he almost left her for dead. That was what sent his ass into rehab. So, I feel bad throwing Ringo under the bus like that, but, yeah, that. Anyway, scrolling up. Have you seen It's a Beautiful Life's coloring book uploads? I have, and I'm so mad that I didn't get to that idea first. She and I are friends. I feel like she kind of copied the idea, seeing my like regular coloring book uploads, and she knew that she had Beetle ones. I have the Beetle coloring books too. It's the best part. Yet I never thought to actually do those on camera. So I'm like, fuck. Somebody took my idea before I did it. Oh well. Let's see here. Scrolling. Apple or Parlophone? That one's harder. I'm actually going to be the subversive one who says Parlophone. Let's see here. She ate a fried chicken. What the fuck? Mean Girls suck. I mean, they need a life. They do need a life, honestly. It's like you guys don't have anything better to do with your time than try to start drama with me. What the fuck? Picking on others is juvenile. Yes! Wolf of Wall Street. That. God, I'm so mad that I didn't get in on that GameStop stock. Like, really, though. I am so mad that I missed the boat there. Now they froze it, so I can't. LOL, want fried chicken. I'm glad he's okay now. I mean, Paul. Me too. KFC, Colonel Sanders. They have a game console out now. LOL Game Theory did a whole thing about that. Oh! Spoiler alert! I actually have some KFC content coming up about the same stuff. Because I'm reviewing that fucking KFC telenovela. And I'm also going to do a playthrough of the anime dating sim of Colonel Sanders. So, yes, I am very much aware of exactly what you're talking about. But the fucking gaming console with the chicken chamber. I am sorry. Every time I remember that it's a thing, I just like die laughing. I'm like, yes. Like the day I learned about it, you could ask either one of my parents. Like I was walking around the house, like just at random points of chicken chamber. They're like, "What the fuck? Are you high?" And I was like, "No, this is a thing." Oh god, it hurts from laughing so hard. Let's hear, oh my, really, Ringo? Oh yes, really, Ringo. He was that nasty of a drunk. That's why he had to go to rehab. He was on other stuff too by the time he got to Barbara. I think when it was Maureen, it was just the booze, but he was really bad to her. He was really bad to Barbara at first. They were super toxic to each other, and yet now they have the lasting longest Beatle marriage out of anybody, so what the fuck? Oh god, let's see here. John Lennon looked like a bag of shite when he got shot. Whoa! Shots fired! Yes, pun intended. Ooh, yeah, I went there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was such poor taste. I'm so sorry. um, but honestly, he did look really bad. He looked anorexic. I have heard stuff he used to drink. Yeah, he like said at like one point he was going through 16 bottles of wine a day. So I'm like, honestly, that doesn't surprise me that he was abusive drinking like that. She did awful coloring. Aw, be nice, Ray. Let's see you do better. LOL, wow, they're killing it. KFC is wow. LOL. Dude, I want to know who is in charge of KFC's marketing team right now because holy shit. Like, honestly though, they are a fucking genius. It's so random and it seems like they're just trolling everybody, but at the same time, look how many of us are talking about it that would not be talking about KFC otherwise. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Gotta give them credit for that. Brother Brian fell asleep drunk on his live stream. Did he really? Oh my god, I missed that. I didn't know that happened. I fell asleep not drunk on a live stream one time and woke myself up snoring. I was like, oh shit, there's still like 4 people here. Oh god. So that was embarrassing. That happened one time. I forget if that was here or if that was on Instagram, actually. That might have been Instagram. But I know it happened once, and it was like, this is why I shouldn't live stream at night. So, let's see here. What are your favorite YouTube channels? Honestly, at this point, I have no loyalties anymore. I just watch whatever comes up in recommended that looks interesting. So, I used to have favorites, but it's like, they keep changing. So, I don't even feel right throwing names out there on the record. So, because just because I say it today, it may be different like a couple months from now. And then people give me shit. Well, you said that one time, but they were your favorite. Let's see here. I have no interest in alcohol. I love Coca-Cola. Again, nothing wrong with that. Can you do a KFC taste challenge? I suppose I could, but I don't know what the challenge would be of. Like it up against. I mean, honestly, the main challenge with doing that challenge would be getting to a KFC to get the stuff to review, because my dad has such a beef against KFC. At least our local one, he, like, insists he will never shop there again, and da-da-da-da-da, he will not go there. I was like, bitch, I applied to work there once, like, calm down. But, he got stiffed so badly to where he's like, no, screw KFC. I'm not gonna give them any more of my money ever again. I'm like, okay, you do you. Let's see here. 10 people watched a sleeping man for an hour. Oh god. I don't think I was out for an hour when it happened to me. I don't know how long I was out for, but it was definitely not an hour. Cause like basically as soon as I start to snore, I wake myself up. It's pathetic. But I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? Oh wait, that's me. Matt Pat all the way. Oh, I love Matt Pat. Like, not gonna lie, I do love all his channels, so. Do you still review EOS? Yes, I do. I still review all the things that I did, traditionally on this channel. I still review them. It's just a matter of actually getting them up on the channel in a timely manner. Let's see here. Trump or Biden? I plead the fifth. I am not answering that. I am not taking sides here because I know how this goes no matter which one I say. Somebody's gonna be mad at me. Someone's gonna be mad at me. So I am just gonna keep my mouth shut either way. Well, Bernie Sanders. Okay. If it's between the 3 of them, Bernie. I wanted Bernie. Okay. A red apple lip balm called Rallier Balm. Please review. I've never heard of that one. Link me to where to find it. Because that sounds good. Did you ever have the Alice in Wonderland EOS? I wanted those. That was actually like the only EOS set that I never got. Was that one. Because it not only had come out, but it had been out for so long, it was definitely already expired by the time I started collecting them. So there was no point in my buying an expired product. So, I never got that one. The only other EOS thing I never bought was, what was it called? Wasn't there that, like, Aqua Collection or something that they did, but it was, like, priced stupid high. It was, like, $16 for a lip gloss, $26 for da-da-da. I was like, I'm not paying that. And you know what? I never saw anyone else review them either. I still firmly believe nobody bought those. I 100% believe not a single person bought them, and they just quietly took it off the site and just never spoke of it again. So, it's like, okay then. Let's see here. Did you... Oh, wait. The Snowman or Polar Express? Oh, Polar Express. Mitten Sanders, I love him. Yes. Oh, gosh. You follow Trump on Instagram, so I'm gonna guess you support Trump, because I do too. LOL, don't come at me. I am again going to quietly plead the fifth. I know damn well people can see who I follow where, so it's just like, I should probably follow the other guy just to keep people guessing, huh? Let's see here. I gave you a link on Twitter. I saw that a push notification come through, but I can't open that while I'm on here, or it'll bump me off of here. Pizza or burger? I feel like I should say pizza because I work at a pizza place, but I'm actually not that big a fan of pizza, to be totally honest with you, so I'm gonna pick burger. Let's see here. It's so soothing. I love EOS, but they aren't doing it for my lips. Do you have a lip balm that would help? Wait, scroll up. That would help really chapped lips. Well, everybody's system is different, so what works for me doesn't mean that it'll necessarily work for you. I've generally had really good luck with a lot of the Burt's Bees products, but that's just me. I know other people who said that they were dried out from using them, so again, everybody's different. Let's see here. I remember the comments of a politics video you made. You said Trump was one of the worst things that happened to America, LMAO. I again plead the fifth. It's like, I tried to give him a chance in the beginning, okay, guys? I tried to give him a fucking chance, alright? Because you're gonna force an answer out of me. I wanted to believe he was gonna be a good guy, and then he turned out to be really bad, okay? Like, honestly, I wanted to believe he was gonna do a better job than he ended up doing. That said, where Biden is concerned, I'm like, we are now down to which is the lesser of the evils, and I'm like, they're both bad, I just want Bernie, fuck you both. Fuck you both at this point, fuck. Let's see here. Wow, you follow a ton of people, haha. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Trump is so well. I mean, he was involved in that whole capitol rights thing. Nope, not going into do politics here. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, and no matter which way I lean, I piss somebody off. Because I'm not liberal enough to please the liberals, and I'm not conservative enough to please the conservatives. I'm middle of the fucking road, and everyone's mad at me all of the time, anytime I bring up politics. So it's like, well, there is no right answer that's ever going to come out of my mouth where politics are concerned, so... Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into why, lol. I'm not racist, though, or homophobic. No, I know you're not. Like I said, it's just like, I know plenty of people that are hardcore conservative that are not homophobic or racist or anything else. So I don't hold that against anyone. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't want people mad at me. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm like, I just want to keep my mouth shut. She even follows herself. That's a bold-faced lie. No, I don't. My lips are so chapped. Help, lol. Mitten Sanders will save us all. You follow all of us back. That's so nice. A lot of YouTubers don't follow back unless it's a fan page for them. See, I find that super rude when they don't follow back. It's like, if somebody took the time to be nice enough to follow you, follow them back. Like, it is common courtesy. I don't get why so many people don't get that. Even if you don't get around to looking at the posts, it is just the fact that you followed back. you know? Let's see here. Go to the boss, slam down your fist, say, I make good pizza! Oh, God. You know, in not quite so violent terms, I kind of did, is the worst part. And apparently it's still not good enough. Oh, well. Let's see, I want pizza now. Yeah, well, don't buy it from the chain I work at, because I don't think I'd support the chain I work at. Oh, shots fired. It's like, give me a paycheck, but I'm not gonna spend my money here. I think I follow you both on Instagram and Twitter, that's why, or why is your Twitter private though, lol? Didn't I DM you? My Twitter is private because of my fucking stalker trying to, like, use anything and everything against me, and trying to, like, flag tweets of mine to, like, the YouTube support team claiming bullshit claims. Like, I was just like, I'm so done with this. I'm just going private on there. Fuck it. It ain't worth it. That's why I went private on Twitter. I'm like, nope, not dealing with this drama. Fuck that. It's like, they want to tweet crap about me, that's one thing, but I'm not gonna, like, leave it open on a silver platter for them to flag my tweets when I didn't do anything, so. Let's see here. Yeah, I love a lot of YouTubers, but a few of them are like, you pay this much on your Patreon and get a follow. Like, I should be so happy that I got a special. That! Oh my god, it's so bullshit. Like, I know that Patreon, you have to have the different reward tiers and stuff on there for people who donate, but, like, honestly though, this is kind of bullshit how it's gotten to, like, oh yeah, donate, like, $10 a month and get a postcard from me with your name on it. Like, what? I have a better idea, let's not. I used to offer that thing where, at the end of my videos, I try to offer different, like, reward tiers for if somebody wanted to do a one-off donation, because I'm not big enough to have a Patreon, but I tried to make it seem like there was some kind of value you're getting for it, but no one ever went for it while I had that up, so I was like, well, maybe people feel pressured now, so I'm just gonna take that out. Let's see here. Did you ever see the post of Sparkling Ava on Instagram? That's me. It's a fan page for Ava Kolker from Sydney to the Max. She's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure I've seen that account pop up. LOL, I know. Yo-Yo No-No! Yes! The Animaniacs version of Yoko. That was so good, and their impression of her was spot on. The E-R-E-R-E. It was so good, imitating her singing. That was, like, the best episode of Pinky and the Brain I've ever seen, was the Magical Mystery Box one. Oh, God. But if I really like them, I have no problem, but still, it's the ones that are cocky about it. You're far from cocky, you shouldn't worry about it. I wasn't talking about, I know you weren't talking about me, I never had a Patreon. But, no, I know exactly the type you're talking about, because I've seen people do exactly what you're describing, and I'm like, no, dude, no. Like, the things I had on mine was, like, if you donate this much, you can, like, pick from a list of curated video ideas I've got for what you'd like to see next, with, like, no wait time between now and my posting it. If you donate this much, I'll like, do a specialized art video. If you do that, like, something to give actual value to what has been donated, instead of just, I'll follow you back on social media if you pay me. Like, no, I do that for free. Thanks. Have you heard of American Dragon Jake? Yep, it only gets talked about now. A lot of old Disney shows that were underrated back then are getting more attention. I do remember that show, vaguely. I don't think I watched it religiously or anything, but I do remember it. But I agree, that one often does get forgotten about when people are talking about the old Disney shows. Which is a shame, because I remember it was good. But, sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the time. This is my watch I wear at work, by the way. Clips onto, like, my, onto my belt loop. It's kind of cool. It's filthy right now, but I mean, it's kind of cool. What about the Replacements? Oh god, I loved the Replacements. Holy shit. I forgot about that show, but yeah, I liked that one. There should be more people like you. Out of curiosity, do you make money from YouTube? Oh, yeah. I wanted to start a thing, but don't know what to do. Yes. Yes, I do make money off of YouTube. Like, I've never made any bones about that. That, yes, I do profit off of it. Do you watch Broad Street, huh? Yes. And I enjoy that fucking movie. I will agree that. Is it technically a terrible movie? Yeah, but you know what? I love that terrible movie. It is a guilty pleasure. I unashamedly love that movie. I will defend it to the death. I love that stupid movie. I even own 3 copies of it because I love that stupid movie so much. Let's see here. Did you watch Phineas and Ferb? I still watch Phineas and Ferb. Did you ever see the episode with Davy Jones on it? That first one with Tiny Cowboy? Loved that episode. I think it also had, like, Peter Noon on it, is, like, the other guy that he sang with. Like, Tiny Cowboy and I forget, it's the worst film ever, except for Wonderwall. Disagree! Worst film ever was fucking Cats. Like, I will flip a table and fight you over this one. Cats is the worst movie of all time. Ever! Let's see here. What about the new movie on Disney Plus called Candace Against the Universe? It was so good. I haven't seen that. I told you, I haven't really watched much of anything on Disney Plus lately. I keep throwing money at it every month, and then I don't use it, because I suck. There are so many hate videos on Cats. Yeah, I posted one too! Cats is better than Bond. Okay, now you're trolling. You're trolling so hard. Or did you mean give my regards to Broad Street? Dude, no. Like, no. It is not better than Bond. It is not better than Broad Street. It's not better than anything. Fuck that movie. It's terrible. It's a cult of cat people. No, they're creepy. Fuck them. And the original version of Cats, they were supposed to have the buttholes drawn in, and then at the last minute they took them out, and now people are, like, petitioning for the butthole version of it. I wish I were joking right now. That's an actual thing. I'm just like, I don't know if that would somehow make it better or not. Somebody did a fan edit of what it could feasibly look like. I was like, I hate the internet today. Oh my god, what did I just watch? Oh god. That one scene where she takes her skin off. No. Did you like That So Raven? I like Raven's Home better, don't judge me. I feel like you ask that every live stream. Yes, I liked That So Raven, but I haven't watched Raven's Home yet, so I can't say if I like it better. Cats is a cult classic. Only an intellectual like moi would understand it. Okay, Ray, you do you. You do you. Yes, I am sure only someone of your superior intellect and my tiny little girly pea brain. I cannot comprehend it, but I'm sure for those who are of superior intellect, it is a masterpiece. I don't follow Trump on Instagram because I lose followers and people unfollow me, block me for it. I got death threats for just supporting Trump. Well, I didn't really get that just for following him, but anytime I so much as interacted with him, people blocked me. Because for a while, I thought maybe he just needs somebody to be nice to him on the internet, so I was like tweeting at him for a while. I hope you have a nice day today, Donald Trump. And every time I did it, people blocked me. I gave up after not long, but anyway. Ringo is a terrible actor. Hey, he may be a terrible actor, but I love that terrible actor, okay? Titanic is the best movie ever. No, it's not. No, it's not. Although I do know some people who would defend it as such. At Butterfly, I hate Trump, but you better support the black community and GBTQ. You mean LGBTQ community? Like, they already said they're not racist nor homophobic. They've already established they have nothing against either of those communities, Grant. Just calm yourself. Oh, he doesn't deserve that. People like that don't care about you or me or anyone but themselves. Again, this was in the early days of his presidency when I was still trying to give the benefit of the doubt that maybe he wouldn't suck at his job, okay? I really wanted to believe that everyone was overreacting over nothing. And then they turned out to be right, so... But at the same time, I can't say I agree with Biden either, so I'm just like, again, can we just go back to, I wanted Bernie! Like, fuck both of them, I want Bernie! Let's see here. Biden's okay, I don't really give a fuck, I just prefer Trump. Well, I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with having a preference. I'm just like, maybe Biden will turn out to be better than I am expecting. Again, I try to go into all of the new presidents with an open mind as best I can and give them the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. So, there's that. I'm not saying fuck Biden, I'm just saying I didn't vote for Biden, so. Oh god. Bernie or AOC 2024? Not AOC! I'll go Team Bernie all the way, but not AOC. I'd pick Bernie over AOC. AOC's dangerous, dude. I don't support BLM radio. Ooh, you just wanted me to say that out loud so somebody could edit it out of context, didn't you? Thank God I only murmured it. I'm not falling for that. I see what you did there. You're trying to do a supercut thing. Try to get me to read that comment so it can be clipped out of context. Holy shit. Oh god, she just wants what's best for the people, in my opinion. If that were true, that would be one thing, but she's said an awful lot of things that go against that narrative, dude. And I keep watching some, I'm like, I don't have the time to go fully into it right now. We can do it another day. But, yeah. My dad's racist, sadly. Unfortunately, same boat on the racist dad thing. My dad, honestly, he kind of just hates everybody equal. He doesn't care black, white, Chinese. He doesn't care. He hates everybody. He hates me too. I mean, he hates everybody. He said, I can't hang out with Asian people anymore. God, do we have like the same dad secretly? I understand. Politics are politics. Yeah, the whole AOC thing. There is a lot to unpack with her. It's just like, I've followed quite a bit with her. My mom is super. Oh gosh. Unfortunately, again, same. Doesn't mean I agree with them. It's just my dad is the worst. I can almost guarantee my dad is worse than yours when he gets rolling. But it's like, I can't film it because then I'd never be able to post it. I'd get strikes on this channel for it, so. Said I can't hang out with Asian people because they brought a virus, which is true, but not all Asians are bad. Oh god, that's why he's... Okay. Well, I mean, on one hand, I can see the logic in the fear-mongering mindset, but at the same time, it doesn't make it accurate or correct. My dad is of the mindset where he's just like, they're trying to take over America. And I'm like, oh my god, sit down and shut up. Please, sit down and shut up. But, yeah, he does not know when to keep his mouth shut, like, ever. Let's see here. She thinks black folks are backwards. Oh god, yeah. That sounds like my dad. Let's just say he's a diehard Trump supporter and he watches Fox, and even after the Capitol thing, he said it was Biden. Again, pretty sure we must secretly have the same dad here, because, oh my god, this is describing him to a T. Oh god, like, my dad, I am still positive the only reason that he is so ride or die for Trump to this day, even after everything, is because he met him and shook his hand and got his book signed. I'm like, okay. It's just like, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Went on Omegle with my Trump flag and I got death. Oh shit. On Omegle though, people like have zero filter, to be honest. But Omegle is fun to troll on. Like, maybe don't do that on there. But if you use Omegle for trolling purposes, it's amazing. Like, I went on Omegle one time, and I put on a fake wig and everything, and tried to, like, look different from myself, so I could just, like, adopt a whole new personality for it. And I basically was doing a social experiment to see how far I could run. I was this bored one day. This is years ago now. And I tried to insist how, I had a love affair with chicken nuggets. And that was all I wanted in life, was chicken nuggets, and a man who could provide me with a lifestyle of so many chicken nuggets that I could never want for them again. And I ran with it, and I, like, went all in. Like, most of them clicked out, like, so quick, but, one of them was, like, totally playing into it back. I was like, oh my god, yes, this is what I was searching for on here. Oh god, I trolled this poor fucker for like 15 solid minutes until I started running out of, like, content to go with. I was like, shit. I didn't plan for anybody to stay on this long. But oh my god, it was too good. It was too good. I'm just like, I'm a chicken nugget sexual. Well, I think I even said it at one point. I was like, there is no way anybody could possibly be taking this seriously still, and they were rolling with it. They were fucking rolling with it. I'm still laughing. This is like, oh my god, like 10 years later, and I'm still laughing at it. Let's see here. Oh my god, that reminds me of that one time, what's his name? YouTube commentary channel. So he wants to marry chicken nuggets to troll a vegan teacher. That's amazing. Oh god. What about Mary Poppins 2? That came out of nowhere. I haven't watched it yet. I do want to see Mary Poppins 2. Let's see here. Christine is a hillbilly. That's not nice to say. What did Christine ever do to you, Ray? Like, really? How did she hurt you? What did she do that was so bad that apparently wounded you so much, Ray? Let's see here. I went on Snapchat as a Trump supporter, and a lot of the other Trumpies are homophobic. Unfortunately, they are. I never. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, unfortunately, that is very true. A lot of this is why anyone that tries to, like, support him on any level, they get blocked because people just assume that if you support him, you must have that same mindset, even if it's not true. Because so many of them do that they just assume it's true of all of them. I know. Mary Poppins 2 is crap. It will never happen. We got an ocean between us. Him watches him roast vegan teacher. Yeah, that. I've seen that. It was pretty good. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. I agree. Original Mary Poppins was good. Of course it was. It was Julie Andrews. Anything Julie Andrews does is good. Do you like horror films? I'm not wild on them, but I mean, I've gotten to where I can handle watching them without being all freaked out by them finally, so there's that. But, and I'm up here, you're asking, do you like horror films? I, like, just picked up a pair of scissors. It's like, wow, that's not maniacal or anything. I just wanted to show you guys my really cute scissors I got. They look like the Eiffel Tower and they're rose gold. Look at how cute they are. Anyway. Jason Voorhees. Oh, that one's not even scary. That one's not even scary. I was so happy when Disney Plus came out with all their videos that were in the vault. Except it's not all the videos that were in the vault. There's hella things still in the vault. I just saw a list the other day of stuff that's still not on there that should be. Honestly, a lot of things that I would think would interest Grant, like a lot of early 2000s Disney Channel things, are not on there. That I didn't realize weren't on there, actually. I think my music is still in the vault in this 40s anime movie. Yeah, I know. There's that one. I'm going. You are eating my evening. Farewell. Okay, bye, Ray. I'm probably going to log off pretty soon anyway, because I have to start getting ready in like 20 minutes. But anyway, I was talking vintage. So all those like Disney sing-along videos that I grew up with, none of those are on there. Those should absolutely be on there. There's a lot of the old school animated Disney shorts that aren't on there. They should be on. They have like a small handful of them, but there's a ton that are not. That should be. The old school vintage Disney educational films should be on there. They are not. 5 Disney Channel original movies are missing from Disney Plus. Under Wraps, Jet Jackson the Movie, Jenny Project. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot more than just those if you go earlier 2000s than that, but not to mention there's a lot of things like PB&J Otter or like Lloyd in Space and like oh, there was another really big one that I just saw it mentioned the other day and I was like, holy shit, you're right, that's not on there. House of Mouse isn't even on there. Like, I loved House of Mouse. How is that not on there? And it's not. It's missing. I was like, what the shit? Oh well, what can you do, right? Anywho. Bonked and Liv and Maddie are on Netflix, not Disney Plus yet. This is true. This is true. So at least they're somewhere, they're just not up on there. The vintage Mickey Mouse things. Yeah, there are still vintage Mickey Mouse things that aren't on there yet. Makes me hella sad that they're not on there yet, but what can you do? Oh, goodness. I have a sticker on my desk that I keep peeling up for no good reason. I'm like, why do I keep doing this? For the same reason, I keep putting this EOS upside down and balancing it, probably. But, do you know us by our names? I know you guys by your screen names. I always recognize you every time you come in here. I'm glad you remember me by my freaking name, LOL. Like, for real, anyone that's been, like, a repeat commenter across my channel, I pretty much remember forever. Even if it's been a long time since I've seen you pop up, I pretty much remember people forever. As long as they still have the same screen name. If they change it to something else, all bets are off, but if they remind me what they used to comment under, I generally, 9 times out of 10, will remember. I comment on your videos sometimes, I'm mostly on the lives. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I know. I was worried I was talking to you too much. I didn't want you to think I was a stalker. Oh, honey, no. No worries. You can talk to me as much as you want. I consider you guys to be my friends, okay? You can comment as much as you like. There is literally only, like, 2 people on this platform that I consider stalkers, and they were not even initially from this platform. They followed me over here. So, don't you worry. If you're, like, a legit fan of this channel, I would never consider you to be one. So... You're good. You are totally good. Comment as much as you like. Even if I don't always respond to every single thing necessarily, I generally always try to hit the heart button on it to let you guys know I've seen it and I've read it, if nothing else. So, there is that. But yeah, no. I very much appreciate that anybody cares to watch my channel. So, because I always think, geez, nobody gives a shit about my channel. Why do I still upload? And I'm like, it'll be 15 years come Valentine's Day, so why would I tap out now? I'm not going to. I'm sticking around. I'll go down with the ship as long as YouTube's a thing, so... Okay, I thought I might be weird or something. Oh god, no, not at all. I remember when you followed me back on Instagram, I was happy, lol. I didn't expect a YouTuber to follow me. Literally, I'm just a normal, everyday person. I am not, like, a famous person at all. Anyone can be a YouTuber, so... It's no biggie. But, I could totally get where it's exciting, though, and I'm really happy that I made your day that day. Because I definitely know that feeling when I've gotten followed back by people who either are famous or, like, they're just really big channels I never thought would even notice me, and then they followed me back, and yeah, it's a good feeling. But yeah, it's like, even if, let's see here, when do you start making money? How many followers? They've changed the rules on that. It used to be, like, a really, really, like, low metric for that, but currently it stands at you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months, and I think 200 uploads, I think it was? There was, like, 3 points. There's 3 points you have to hit. Once you get all 3 of those, you can monetize. You have to opt into it. But it doesn't just automatically happen, and then they have to approve you into the program is the other thing. So, it takes a while sometimes. Mine, I think, from the time that I applied to the time that they actually let me be part of the YouTube Partner Program, I think it was about a month, which, from what I've heard, is not that bad. Um, I've heard other people where they've been on the wait list for months and months on end. I'm really anxious. I'd be worried and freeze up on screen. I thought I might do art, like, no face show. Do you know how many years I was scared shitless every time I turned on this camera? The only thing that got me over it was the fact that I do it every single day, and I eventually hit a point where it just started feeling natural. You ever met your subscribers, fans, followers in public? I have not. I'm really sad that I haven't. Um, I've had people from other online like communities meet up with me in real life before, but not from YouTube though. Which is weird because I have the most followers here, and yet okay, cool for you, don't be happy. It would be better, I think, if you're used to it. Yeah, and you do get used to it, but I was doing it for how many years before I got to that point of being used to it? But then again, all those years leading up to then, I hadn't been doing it daily. When I started making it a daily thing, that's when it got comfy. Because all these people kept reassuring me that don't be so hard on yourself. The things that you keep picking on yourself for, we never would have noticed if you didn't keep pointing them out yourself. That was honestly like groundbreaking for me. Like, and then I tried to trust it and just go with it. And they were right. They were fucking right. And that alone made it feel so much more comfy because it used to be one of those things where if I so much as had a zit on my face, I was like, I am so sorry you guys have to look at this horrible thing on my face. I'm so sorry. I'm a disgusting human before I'd even get into the video. And they were like, dude, chill. Like, I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. Like, if you stop pointing it out, nobody will even notice. So I started to, like, not point these things out, and yeah, it's very rare people point them out now. Do the same thing a lot. Yeah, that. And every once in a while, I still catch myself doing it. It's a hard habit to break, but I mean, I've gotten a lot better about it now. Do you like lip smackers? I love the soda ones and the Disney ones. That's another thing you ask, like, every time you're in here. Like, I do, but at the same time, they don't like me. They keep unsubscribing me from their mailing list. Like, I keep resubscribing and they keep taking me off. They don't want me reviewing their stuff. I asked point blank if I could join their ambassador program. They boldface lied to me and they're like, oh, sorry, you don't meet the criteria. You need at least 20,000 subscribers on YouTube and 10,000 on Instagram. And I said, well, that's very interesting given that Lip Balm Queen only had like about 4,000 at that point on YouTube, and I forget how many on Instagram. This is like a year or two ago. And yet she's been in the program for years. No response. None whatsoever. They weren't expecting me to call them out on it. Oh gosh. But yeah, that. Um anyway, so that was a thing. But goodness. Let's see here. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. I've heard about the Calm app. My mom uses that. Why do you hate Joe and Jed? It's so funny, but I can't find out why you guys have to be. Okay, honestly, it's like the weirdest, most convoluted, fucked up thing at this point. There's like so many different levels to it. Originally, it was for like such a petty reason. And then I ended up interacting with her in real life. And she is actually a huge bitch. So, way, way, way back in the way back, like we're talking at least 15 years ago. This is on the petty end of it. I used to play in this online celebrity roleplay game. And my character in there, I'm trying not to get distracted with the comments coming up. My character in there was married to another character in there, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, he was cheating on my character with fucking Joan Jett! And fuck that bitch! And lying to my character about for hell long. I was just bitter. And I knew it was petty, because the real one hadn't done shit to me, but at the same time I was hella bitter over it. I just didn't even see mention of her name, so I was so stupidly mad over it, which isn't even a good reason. And I acknowledge it's not a good reason. So fast forward some time, and the person that I used to write with in there, she and I became a thing, like in real life, after a while. Here's the thing. She was cheating on me with the person that used to write as Joan Jett in this game. And the other chick would, comment all over her Facebook with little black hearts. Like Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. And they would take off for weekends at a time to go see, in real life, Joan Jett. So this just compounded it that much more. Still a petty reason, but I had quite a bit of negative connotation with Joan Jett at this point emotionally, to where I was just like, fuck Joan Jett. I don't even want to hear mention of her fucked up name. Just fuck her. So, fast forward a few more years. At a coffee shop in Berkeley, guess who was in said coffee shop? I shit you not. I shit you not. I'm like, oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Rudest bitch I've ever seen in a line, pushing her way through people going, do you know who I am? Just thinking she's entitled enough to just, cut through the whole line and just get her coffee first just because she's Joan Jett. And I said, we do know who you are. Please leave. And she made a big-ass fucking scene. I was like, I knew it! I was right! She's a bitch! I knew I was right to hate the bitch! I knew it! Sorry. It's still a petty reason, but at least I kind of, sort of, have a real-life interaction to base the hatred off of at this point. It's not much of one, but it's something. But it's just oh my god, yeah, some people are really mean and entitled. Yeah, and she has a history of it. I have heard other people have interactions with her, too, that were similar, so I'm not at all surprised. Oh my god, I guess Joan Jett really doesn't care about her bad reputation! Well played! Well fucking played! Oh god, yeah, that's why I hate Joan Jett. It's probably nowhere near as exciting as you guys assumed all these years that it was. I should bow down because you made a song, right? Best part, she didn't write the fucking song. She has people write her songs for her. Even I Love Rock and Roll, Lorna Love's first husband wrote that. So, nice try, Joan Jett. Fuck off out of here with that. So, which, oh, the irony that it was Lorna Love's first husband, since, my character that was in that game was Liza Minnelli, and that's Liza's sister, so. Anyway. Let's scroll up. What did I miss? Favorite Bath and Body Works scent. I love Sweet Pea, Beautiful Day, Watermelon Lemonade, and 1,000 Wishes. I love about 1,000 different scents, so I have a hard time picking any one. Sophie B. Hawkins was horrible in person also. I've heard that. I've heard that. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I'll be the first to admit, not a great reason for me to hate Joan, but it's my reason. Let's see here. It is almost 2 o'clock, so in a few more minutes I'm gonna wrap this up so I can get ready for work. But, gonna keep my fingers crossed that maybe they won't put me on. Ooh, have you heard of Manny MUA, Lunar Beauty? Yes, I watch Manny. Who doesn't watch Manny? Come on now. You know damn well, with the kind of content I make here on this channel, obviously, I really love your gameplay videos. Well, thank you! I appreciate that. I'm surprised at how many people have brought up my gameplay videos today. Red Apple, Rally, Bomb, and this lip gloss is so soothing. Okay. Like I said, I saw the push notifications come through. I'll have to look at those later, but I will check them out. Anyway. Yes, I saw the link on Twitter. I just have to, like, check it out. I saw it pop up, though, at the top of the screen. So thank you for sending me that so I can, like, try to get a hold of it one of these days. Ooh, how long have I been on here? 170 minutes. How long is that? Name something positive about Imagine Rockstar. Can I use the same thing that was positive about the other one? It's a short game and didn't waste much of my life. Please review Lunar Beauty. LOL, sorry, I just want your take on it. I will try to at some point. I don't have anything by Lunar Beauty, so one of these days I will try to. Although, ironic because I was just seeing people, like, posting about Lunar Beauty earlier today. Like, no joke, on different channels. Oh, Kimberly's throwing a shit fit downstairs again. I was just about to ask the time there. Yeah, it is. Well, my little watch is in military time, so it says 13:56. I'm like, okay, so it's like 1:56. So, and I was like planning to, who yelled, LOL? That was my sister. She's being a bitch. She has been all day. Oh my god, I heard somebody. Yeah, my sister's throwing a shit fit downstairs like she does every fucking day. Really, I used to like Jeffree Star, but I boycotted him. Oh god, there are so many reasons to boycott Jeffree Star. Don't start me on Jeffree Star. Like, no, do not support him. He is not worth it. Not to mention, have you guys all been watching the drama with he and Trisha Paytas? Like, just saying. Like, holy crap. Let's see here. I hope you do more lives. I watched your first two, but missed most of this one. Well, I'll make it viewable so that you can go back and rewind it after I hit stop on this, if that helps. But yeah, I'd like to do more of these. I think I have the next 3 days off, so maybe I'll go live again one of those days if you guys want me to do one. Oh, she is still at it! Oh my god. Let's see here. Did you try Ginger Sprite? I saw them at Target. True story. I bought one. I got it home. Apparently it leaked. It must have had a leak somewhere in it. Because when I got it home, the fucking thing was empty and the bag was soaked. I was like, fuck! And I haven't found it again since that first one. I'm like, damn it! California raspberry Coke in the bottles. I found those, but I found them so long ago that I don't think they're still good. So I think I need to buy another set of them. I feel so stupid because I definitely overpaid for that set of the raspberry Cokes and the peach Cokes. He is an ass. Yes, he is. Oh my god, do you like Nikocado avocado? Yes, yes I do. And what is she yelling about? Oh, God only knows with her. She yells about everything. Like, honestly, it could be the tiniest, minute little thing. Like, somebody left a dirty dish on the counter in the kitchen, and she'll flip out like that, because she apparently thinks she owns the fucking kitchen. Like, it could be the stupidest shit. Like, I shit you not. So, just saying, it is probably nothing even in reality, like, serious. She just blows up off the handle at everything. She did it to me earlier today because I talk too loud, and oh my god, it's so early in the morning. I was like, bitch, please, it's like 10 a.m. And that's why I decided to come on here, because fuck her. But I was like, I feel social. She's still screaming. She's still screaming. And slamming doors. Still screaming. She's on, like, the other side of the house. I still see her screaming her head off. She's, like, screaming at herself. It's the best part. No one's even, like, interacting with her. She's fucking crazy. Try any other teas yet? I have, and I need to post the videos for them. Okay, can you tell me the best soothing lip balms for really chapped lips? Again, this is subjective because everybody's system is different, but I think those, like, really minty ones from Carmex are often really, really good for severely chapped ones. Let's see here. I just like having to learn military time as a nurse. Yes, that! Oh my god. Like, honestly, this watch, I think, was marketed as a nurse's watch, because it just clips on your belt loop so that you don't have to wear it on your wrist, where it can be, like, all dirty and infecting food or whatever. But, anyways. Let's see here. What time is it where you live? It's 1:59 here. just clicked over to 2 p.m. here, so I'm gonna have to get going pretty quick. But, hi, Jonathan. Okay, do you want to try and move out? You could rent with a roommate. I am not in a position to move out right now, and if I moved out anywhere, it'd be in with my other sister in Arizona, so, yeah, there's that. So, as of right now, today, as of saying this, I am not in a position to be moving out, but eventually I will, and that's where I'll be going, so, let's see here. Try it, and cool. Okay, I didn't miss much, cool. Okay, finally quieted down out there. I'm like, I don't want to open the door. It's scary out there because of her. How's the room coming? What do you mean, how's the room? Are you asking about the yard, or are you actually asking about my room? Two different questions here. If you're asking about the room, not good. Oh god, like I tried to get rid of a bunch of shit like a few days ago actually, and my dad somehow turned that into its own drama of how could you possibly have that much crap to throw away as one person. And I even offered to like rent a dumpster to like get rid of it all in one go and be able to finally clean the fucking room all in one go. Remodeling? No. No, just cleaning. But I'm just a slob. But anyway, yeah, he turned it into a drama that it did not need to be. Good lord. But anyways, are you including the 3DS Imagine games in the Imagine Games series? Yes. Yes, I am. I think there's one still I need to track down because I thought I had it, but I bought like an Australian version of it, and if it were for the DS, that wouldn't matter. But the 3DS, it's region locked, so I was like, fuck. I didn't realize it when I bought it. So it's like I still have to replace whichever one that was. I forget off the top of my head which one was the one I bought the wrong version of, but it's one that I almost never saw pop up, and I finally saw a copy go up, and I got overexcited, so I just like pounced on it, and realized after I had it in my hands, fuck, it's a foreign version. I suck. Let's see. Did you see the Valentine lip smackers? No. Do you have the boxes for any of the Imagine games? I have the boxes for actually most of the Imagine games. There's some of them that I don't, but the grand bulk of them I actually did get with the original boxes. But a few of them, when I bought them secondhand off eBay, it was literally just the cartridge, and they like mailed it in a normal ass envelope. Are any of them near you? No. I'm not digging for them right now. I know where they are, but I'm not. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. I do have a stack, though, that's like probably at least 2 feet tall of most of the games with the boxes, though. Wish I could use those lip smackers, but they make my lips feel awful. Yeah, there's that. Not to mention that lip smackers are lying as a company about what I already talked about with the investor program. They just don't like me, so I haven't really thrown any money at them lately, but I still have a bunch of older ones I still need to review, so. We are the same height, by the way. Oh, you're 4'11" too? Let's see here. With one of the boxes, you should show them in the first video of the series. I think there was one of them I did show it. But yeah, normally I think if it happened to them, I'm like, nah. Mostly because to get my camera to focus on the screen of the game correctly, if I put the box in front of the camera first, it doesn't focus correctly on the game after. So I was just like, I generally don't like doing it. Did you ever play the M&M DS game? Let's see. M&M DS game. I don't think I did, but I think I heard of it existing. Let's hear 5'1". You're smaller than me. Dude, I'm smaller than everybody. So but I am the same height as Judy Garland, so I'll take it. That's there, yeah, so I know about the short struggles like you. Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's 2:05. I don't want to go, but at the same time, I have to go get ready for work. Boo. Well, I have to have my roommate get the top shelf things. Yeah, I hear that. I make my dad get all the high things for me. Otherwise, I have to climb like a monkey and try to, like, not fall and die, so. Which is always a struggle at work, having to climb on the ladder to get the stuff on the high shelves and hope I don't fall and die. So what's the absolute worst imagined game? Well, given I haven't made it through the entire series, I can't say definitively yet, but pretty sure it might be that babysitter one. It's a strong contender. I hope you have a really good day at work. Well, thank you. I hope so too, because the last few have not been. They have been really bad, so I'm hoping that today will be better. If you have a good day at work, ignore them. I feel bad, like there must be something. Well, like I said, next few days I've got off, so for those of you who can make it back into another live stream, I will hang out on here again with you guys. So here, speaking of Babysitter, watch The Babysitter and The Babysitter Killer Queen on Netflix. They're good horror movies. Okay, we'll take those into advisement. But anyway, yeah, sadly, what time? I'm not positive. It'll really depend on when I've got time to sit down and do them, really. Half of it depends on if I have anything else I need to do first. Like, I'll try to get some of my normal videos filmed first and out of the way, just to make sure that I get some done. Then after that, I'll probably come on here. And God only knows how long that live stream will be. It might go all day and night for all I know. So, but anyway, act like Regina George. Oh, but Regina George is the evil one, though. Shouldn't I be acting like Caddy? Just saying. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I get where you're coming from, and honestly, I've been trying to keep that somewhere in the back of my mind, like, going through all this to try to just, like, hold my shit together and not let it get to me, because it's just, like, the whole thing is so dumb, drama-wise, so. Anywho. Yes. For real, I need to log off, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and if you're not able to hop in, I'll probably how old are they? Oh god, they're about Kimmy's age. Like, some of them are as young as, like, fresh out of high school, like 18 or 19, so they literally are just out of high school and still have that mentality. I think, like, the eldest of them is, like, 22. So, if that tells you anything about the age range that I'm having to deal with, yeah. It's not magical, I'll tell you that, but at the same time, I'm just like, let it roll off like water. They're young, they're stupid. Are they snobby white girls? Actually, most of them aren't white, so I'm one of a very small minority there who is, but that has nothing to do with the way they're acting. But snobby? Yeah. Are any of them Asians? Yeah. Yeah. They are. I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but just as a logistical answer, yes, they are. Take care, hope to see you tomorrow. Oh wow, they are awful mean girls. I mean, they need a life. Again. Agreed. Yeah, bye. See you in the next live. Okay. Anyway, like I said, if you guys don't make it to the next one, I'll try to do these more regularly than like one every few months. I really meant to do them a lot more frequently than I have been, so I'm gonna try to make them a far more frequent thing again. So hang in there. And thank you guys for listening to me, because it has really, really been helpful.